to the industrial and railroad industries, as well as port and inland terminals and Department of Defense operations. Nobody does it better than Air Production and Service, Inc. At APS, our team is dedicated to providing high-quality service, parts, and equipment for your air production systems. Whether you are in need of air compressor products or services, you can turn to our team with confidence. We have offices located in Jacksonville, Florida, Corbin, Kentucky, Pembroke, North Carolina, and Spencer, West Virginia, to expand our reach and make it easier for you to get the help you need with minimal wait or frustration. Contact us today to learn more about the different types of services and products we offer. Contact your local APS representatives, Mike and Michelle Spears in Spencer, West Virginia at 304-927-2550. Proud supporter of all Roane County athletics.
Hi, I'm Ben Ashley of Ashley Insurance, where we're building a community of great insurance products and great people. What does that mean? Well, as a client of ours, you'll enjoy perks like quick quotes and personalized policies. We shop for the best prices across multiple companies. And most importantly, if something bad happens, you call our team and speak directly with us. So join our insurance community today. Call 304-927-2175 or visit ashleyinsurers.com.
This is Taylor from Backward Ramblings. Looking for a delicious lunch? Come see us at 215 Main Street in Spencer, right across from the courthouse. We serve up grilled sandwiches on our house-made bread, wraps, fresh salads, and house-made soup. Plus, enjoy your weekly lunch specials. Don't miss our Wednesday fresh hand-rolled soft pretzels from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and our pizza slices on Fridays, served from 11 a.m. until sold out. Join us Monday through Wednesday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., Thursday and Friday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. We can't wait to serve you. Backward Ramblings, come for the food, stay for the fun.
You work hard for your money, and lately the cost of everything has soared, making some of those dreams and goals even harder to reach. And at Board Depew Realty, we realize that. We understand that buying a house can be financially stressful, especially with all the hurdles lenders require. That's where we come in. With our small staff of 4, we offer you over 100 years of combined experience. We work as a group to get you closed and in your home quickly. We'll find creative ways when others may have given up to make your dream a reality. But most importantly, we remain your friend after the sale is complete. We'll continue to help you long after the deal is closed. And that is what we take pride in. It's more than just a job to us at Board Depew Realty. It's a job that we love, and we love the people who allow us into their lives. Buying or selling a home can be stressful, but not if you let Board Depew guide you. You work hard for your money, and how you spend it matters. Board Depew Realty, serving you since 1958. 304-927-3250.
This oral health information comes to you courtesy of Brandon Dental, located on Hospital Drive in Spencer, West Virginia. Dental health professionals are often asked about the cause and remedies for bad breath. Bad breath can be the result of tobacco use, tonsil stones, medication, gum disease, pungent foods, and poor oral hygiene, just to name a few. Brushing twice a day, flossing once a day, and tongue cleaning can help keep bad breath at bay. Visit your dentist at least twice a year and ask your dentist or dental hygienist for specific tips regarding your daily at-home oral hygiene care. Brandon Dental, 304-927-2775. That's Brandon Dental in Spencer, West Virginia, 304-927-2775.
Fall sports are back, and so is that hometown pride we all love. At Calhoun Banks, we're proud to support our local community's athletics, and even more proud to support all of you. Whether you are applying for a loan, opening a checking or savings account, or taking advantage of one of our many services, we're here to make things easier. Join a team that's been trusted for generations, 125 years strong, and still your go-to local bank. To apply online or contact us, go to calhounbanks.com or visit us in Grantsville, Arnoldesburg, Glenville, and Elizabeth. Good luck and have a great season.
Carpenter's General Store in Spencer has been saving you money and giving you the best selection in Roane County since 1996. We have an amazing selection of domestic, import, and craft beers, ciders, and wines at the absolute lowest prices anywhere. And if we don't have it, we'll get it for you. We have a sporting goods section with all the right fishing gear, locally crafted lures, and live bait. And we also carry a great selection of firearms and ammunition. And once again, if we don't have it, we'll get it for you with the lowest prices guaranteed. We're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. So come see us at 746 Arnoldesburg Road in Spencer. It's a convenience store with a whole lot more.
Stop by Spencer Cash Saver to check out our fresh produce, quality meats, and our new grab-and-go deli sliced meats and cheeses. New 2-week ads start every other Thursday with the best prices for your budget. Save money and shop local at Spencer Cash Saver.
Going to start our interview. Come see what's happening at Circle S Farmers Market and More, located at the Y in Arnoldesburg. We offer a full deli, and we have the area's best loaded subs and wraps. Try them just once, and you'll become a repeat customer. Stop in and order, or call in your order for pickup at 304-655-8055. Circle S Farmers Market and More also supplies the best farm-fresh, locally sourced beef and pork, a great selection of fresh produce, and the area's large supply of Amish products from Walnut Creek. There truly is a little something for everyone at Circle S Farmers Market and More. Stop by at 10351 South Calhoun Highway in Arnoldesburg at the Y, or call us today at 304-655-8055. Stop by D&D Motors for great deals on used cars. We have an incredibly diverse and continuously growing inventory to choose from, with many makes and models at price points that anyone can afford. D&D Service Department also offers oil changes, tire rotations, and other maintenance on your new purchase. Call D&D for your next service appointment. D&D Motors, located at 276 East Main Street in Spencer. Stop in and see Dan or Donna for your super deal today. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon, and closed on Sunday. D&D Motors, call 304-519-2157.
Since 2019, DW Excavating has been serving Roane and surrounding counties. We offer services including, but not limited to, repairing driveways, construction site preparation, drainage solutions, property brush clearing, farm road construction, culvert repair and installation, and utility line installation and repair. We provide free estimates. Check out our Facebook page or contact us at 304-532-2968 for more information. DW Excavating, taking pride in our work and in our community. DW Excavating is a proud supporter of all Roane County High School athletics. Go Raiders!
This is Concord University Mountain Lion softball player, Mahaley Nicholson.
And this is her totally more talented little sister and current Lady Raider volleyball and softball player, Marissa Holcomb, taking over the advertising for our Papa Eddie and Environmental Compliance Incorporated.
Wait a minute, this is my ad.
Not anymore, Mahaley. We've retired you. Since 2016, ECI has provided West Virginia with top-notch service for both home and commercial needs. We pride ourselves on working closely with our clients to ensure that the projects are completed in a timely manner and that customers' expectations are met or, in many cases, exceeded. Regardless of the job size, we have solutions for everyone. We specialize in septic systems, brush removal, dirt work, asbestos removal, and more. Check us out on the web at eciwv.net or contact us for a quote at 304-532-7653. Fax number 304-532-7653. Environmental Compliance Incorporated. Eddie Nicholson, owner, WV Contractors License 055775.
This is Ashton Rhodes, Chronic Care Manager at Roane County Family Healthcare. Are you struggling to control your blood pressure, lower your A1C, or manage other chronic health conditions? Do you ever feel overwhelmed or unsure after an office visit and need some extra help? If that's you, we can help. Roane County Family Healthcare is now providing chronic care management services for qualifying patients. By enrolling in our services, you will receive one-on-one consultations, an individualized comprehensive care plan, education, monthly check-ins, and more. All of this will allow you access to your care team easily for questions, concerns, or follow-up. So are you ready to team up and find a healthier version of you? Give me a call at 304-927-8139. My office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Let me help you manage your chronic conditions. Roane County Family Healthcare, healthcare for the entire family.
Geno's is spicing things up with 2 new specialty pizzas featuring our new hot honey sauce.
Our hot honey pizza is topped with red pepper flakes, sliced Italian sausage, jalapenos, and onions.
The sweet heat pizza features slices of Italian sausage, green peppers, and onions.
Both are drizzled with our signature hot honey sauce.
Hot honey, it brings the heat.
Sweet heat, the perfect balance of spice and sweet.
2 bold new flavors, available for a limited time at Geno's Pizza and Spaghetti House.
Hey guys, did you know that Avon is not only for women? They have a full line of cologne and sprays formulated just for men. Ask Gloria about men's mesmerized cologne in 2 different scents. And when you order, don't forget to pick up some Skin So Soft for the beautiful love of your life. Give Gloria a call today at 304-532-2847. All payments are due when placing your order. Gloria Mann Avon, Independent Avon Ambassador, 304-532-2847 or online at avon.com/repstore/GMANN7179.
Hey, it's Tony Caridi.
And Brad Howe.
And we know you love hearing us break down every Mountaineer moment on the radio.
But wouldn't it be better to live those moments instead of just hearing us yap about them?
Debatable. But anyway, GoMart's teaming up with WVU to give away the ultimate Mountaineer experience. You can walk the man trip with the team, snag VIP tickets, plus GoMart and WVU gear. To enter, scan the QR code inside the store. Find full details at gomart.com. And Brad, where are you going?
Well, tell GoMart we're coming, and they better stock up with the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Roane County Raider football is on the air. Stay tuned for all the play-by-play action coming up next. Roane County High School Raider football is brought to you by these community sponsors: Roane General Hospital, McIntosh Hardware, Furniture and Appliance, Jack Garrett Ford, Ashley Insurance, S2F Construction, Joel Baker Law, PLLC, Route 33 Steakhouse, Miller's Suds and Sales, Roane Self Storage, Circle S Farms, Backwood Ramblings, Stats Pharmacy, Honest Fred's Flooring, D&D Motors, Hildreth Supply, Family Healthcare, Groves Auto, or Depew Realty, Penna's Barbershop, Norman L. Daniels State Farm Agent, Hardman Supply, ECI Environmental Compliance Inc., Carpenter's General Store, Mini Hamilton Health Systems, Poca Valley Bank, Rich Top Rentals, Spencer Cash Saver, Brandon Dental, DW Excavating LLC, People's Bank, Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply, Stump Funeral Home, The Hungry Moose Restaurant, Paramount Surveying, APS Air Production Services, Spencer Pizza Hut, Gomart in Spencer, Little Canal Bus, Geno's Pizza and Spaghetti House, Tudor's Biscuit World, Hardin Insurance Agency, Harris Oil Company, Kirby Insurance, Calhoun Banks, and the Player of the Game Award sponsored by Willett C. Starcher Auto Parts. And now we take you to the press box. Here's your broadcast crew: Andrew Miller, John Penna, and Matt White. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to week number 6 of high school football across the great state of West Virginia. Tonight represents the official halfway point of the 2025 football season, as teams continue to navigate the landscape of the point system in high school football brought forth by the WVSSAC. With that in mind, fans across the state must be cautious of getting too excited about where their team may stand at this juncture, because there is certain to be a plethora of movement both up and down on the rankings over the next 5 weeks, before approaching an actual view of a playoff bracket. Still yet, tonight, as with any Friday night, represents a big opportunity for teams to prove themselves worthy of a potential spot in the postseason. Victories are out there to be had, and monumental jumps can be made each week. It truly makes high school football in West Virginia special. In Spencer, West Virginia, there is a team who would love to make a big jump this week. The Roane County Raiders have become quite accustomed to seeing their name near the top of the charts of the Class AA over the past couple of years. However, 2025 has been a bit different for a couple of insignificant reasons. An early bye week means the Raiders have played one fewer game than most of the other teams in Class AA, which means fewer points. Moreover, an early loss to Williamstown has quelled the potential number on the board for this talented team who is yet to reach its full potential. Having said that, tonight could be one of those big steps to changing the eventual fate of Roane County. They know the stakes tonight, and they know the goals are in front of them, not in the rearview mirror. Tonight, the opponent in front of Roane County is the Ripley Vikings. These two programs have had an off-and-on rivalry since the beginning of Roane County High School in 1993, and the series has been incredibly lopsided in favor of the Vikings. At least that was the case until 2021. In the first 11 meetings between the two programs, Ripley dominated Roane County 10-1, with the Raiders' lone win coming in 2011. However, since 2021, the Raiders have exacted a small measure of revenge against the Jackson County school, blistering Ripley 4 straight times and outscoring the Vikings 169-26. However, before the Raiders get too complacent with those victories, the 2025 edition of Ripley is a much different and much improved beast. The Vikings come in tonight as the number 17 ranked team in Class AAA, complete with a 3-2 record and a hard edge to exorcise the demons of last week's blowout loss to Nitro. The Vikings would love nothing better than to exact some of their own revenge on the Raiders tonight, on their home field and on homecoming night at Memorial Stadium. The Raiders will look to play spoiler once again for an opposing team's homecoming night celebration and look to walk out of Ripley with a massive AAA win and all of the points that would accompany a victory. So the stage is set for a Class AA versus Class AAA dust-up. It's Roane County versus Ripley, the Raiders and the Vikings, and the fight starts now. Roane County, say it with me. It's time to kick the tires and light the bonfires. It's time for Raider football. Live from Memorial Stadium on the campus of Ripley High School, we welcome you to WVRC 104.7 FM's live coverage of your Roane County Raiders.
And a beautiful Friday evening from Jackson County, West Virginia, as we get set for the opening kick here tonight at Ripley High School and Memorial Stadium. Alongside the rest of the WVRC crew, Joe McDonald, our studio tech with A&M Digital Technologies, providing the graphics, the scoreboard, and the instant replays. We will hear from our sideline reporter, Emma Sloan, throughout the ball game. Katie White is our camera person, Matt White, our statistician. John Penna is my caller analyst, and my name is Andrew Miller. A AA and AAA matchup here tonight. Roane County coming in at 3-1, and Ripley coming in at 3-2 overall. Roane County, after stumbling early, John, gets back on track last week with a big victory over Braxton County, but you're going to jump up in competition and jump up to AAA here with a big opportunity to defeat a very good Ripley team tonight.
Yeah, you know, Roane County has had Ripley's number the last 4 years, and the guys over here in blue, they know that that has happened, so they are looking forward to this matchup, you know, get themselves back on a winning track after losing last week to Nitro. So it's going to be an interesting game. I like Ripley's size this year, and I like the speed that they bring. Their coach in the second year, he's really putting this program together. A lot of kids have come out to play football here this year at Ripley.
Well, just as in years past, you look up and down this roster for this Class AAA team, they are big, as you said. Even their skill guys seem to have more size than most. And then, of course, they've got some size along the line front, offense and defense. So it will be imperative, as Coach Paul Burdett mentioned Wednesday, for Roane County to come out and kind of hit harder, be more physical if they possibly can early and often. And, of course, always, if the Raiders can get on the board quickly, early, that will help them try to gain more confidence.
Yeah, I like that with what Coach Burdett said. You know, we are a physical team, and to me last season I did go back and watch the film from last year of Ripley, and it just seemed like Roane County had out-physicaled those guys and continued to move the football. It wasn't like big plays. It was just small chunks, and that's somewhat what we did last week against Braxton, kind of getting back to what we're used to doing. Not a ton of big plays, but we do have that ability. You know, Letourneau has been great this season. Starcher is starting to run the ball very hard. And then Garrett Brabham got in late in the game. We've got a lot of different wrinkles that we can throw, and Ripley has a lot to prepare for tonight.
These are two teams that score the ball pretty well offensively. Roane County averaging nearly 46 points per game. They've put up 67, 49, and 46 in their 3 victories. Meanwhile, Ripley, they've topped the 40-point mark 3 times. They average 33 a game. Both these teams a little more susceptible than usual to giving up points, though Roane County gives up nearly 24 per contest. Meanwhile, 22 per game for the Vikings. Matt White, Roane County, we obviously know, wants to run the football, and they certainly did that last week effectively against Braxton County to the tune of, 500-plus yards on the ground?
Yeah, let's double-check that here. 553 on the ground with 7 touchdowns. Just only attempting 4 passes in that ball game did the Raiders. You're going to need to find a little bit more balance, I think, as we get throughout the season. This is going to be a very tough team to run against. Some really good linebackers behind a really large front line. You've got Elijah Huffman for the Vikings and Cody Lawrence, both tackling machines, a couple of sacks apiece, guys that you're going to free up and let them kind of roam and make plays. So Like you mentioned, the owning line of scrimmage for Roane County is going to be very crucial, and absolutely not falling behind early. I think if you can keep this one, very close within the first half, gives yourself a much better opportunity against this really balanced Ripley Viking offense that goes to the tune of 203 yards on the ground and 142 through the air per game. So that's 345 yards. You've got a quarterback that can throw it, 66% completions, 682 yards. They do like to run a lot of those little jet sweep with the little shovel pass. Kind of pads your passing stats a little bit. Looking for Cody Lawrence out of the backfield running the ball. And Parker Keller, the leading receiver on this team with 19 catches, 340 yards and 7 touchdowns. He's that jet sweep guy with a lot of speed and some pretty good size in the backfield.
John, one thing quickly before we go to a break. Tackling has been an issue with Roane County. We go back to that Williamstown game with the speed that they had. The Raiders were not very good on the edge and outside of breaking down and tackling. You're going to see speed here tonight as well, so that's going to have to be something that they have worked on and fixed.
Yeah, and it was. They've addressed that at practice. Coach Burdett talked with us a little bit about that Wednesday. So you just get back to your basics, you wrap up, you make sure that you're taking a good angle pursuit. So, yeah, Roane County's defense has to make the contact and continue to run their feet.
Lots of things going on here tonight at Memorial Stadium. The class of 1985, a 40-year reunion. They're meeting here, and, of course, it is homecoming for the Ripley Vikings, so they will do their festivities at the half. We will break away for our sponsors. When we return, more pregame coverage, including a Coach's Corner interview with head coach Paul Burdett. Following these messages, you're watching live streaming coverage of the Raider football team on WVRC.
Groves Auto Service in beautiful downtown Arnoldesburg, West Virginia, is a full-service auto center providing you with AC, front-end and four-wheel alignment, tires, exhaust systems, to basic oil changes and state inspections, and full electrical diagnostic service. Our highly trained technicians with over 40 years of experience between them, Groves Auto Service in Arnoldesburg, West Virginia. 304-655-6765. And be sure to check out our Facebook page.
At Hardin Insurance Agency, we're more than insurance. We're your neighbors. For over 50 years, we've helped families in Roane County protect their homes, cars, and businesses. As a family-owned independent agency, we'll shop top carriers to find the right coverage at the right price, so you can focus on what matters most. For a free quote, call 304-927-2500 or stop by our office at 415 Main Street. Hardin Insurance Agency, local service, big protection.
Hi folks, here at Hardman's, we are a full-service building material and hardware store. We have it all, from nuts and bolts to plumbing, electrical, best look paint, lumber, drywall, furniture, appliances, flooring, and kitchen and bath. Our best look paint is a sure win to brighten up your interior walls or spruce up your exterior. We don't just sell the products, but we deliver and install many of them as well. All of our installers are trained and certified. On top of all that, we know a little something about customer service. We'll greet you with a smile and have the knowledge to help you get the job done right. Stop in and let's tackle your next project together. Hardman's, our family serving yours since 1907.
For over 60 years, Harris Oil Company has been supplying Central West Virginia and Southeastern Ohio with fuel and Shell Pennzoil lubricants. Come see us at 330 Oak Drive in Spencer for on-road and off-road diesel fuel, kerosene, methanol, and DEF. We are also a Shell Pennzoil distributor, offering a complete lineup of Shell Pennzoil Quaker State lubricants. Harris Oil Company, proud supporters of all Roane County athletes. Hilder's Supply on Arnoldesburg Road in Spencer is the place to shop for contractor supplies for septic systems and oil field supplies. We have culvert pipe, gas, water, and electrical service supplies. If you need hardware, we'll do our best to fill your needs and provide the best cost we possibly can. Hilder Supply has been an active participant in the oil and gas field for over 50 years. We definitely understand your problems and the products you will need. Visit us on the web at hildersupply.com, check out our Facebook page at Hildreth Oilfield Supply, or stop and see us at the store located on Route 33 in Spencer. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., closed Saturday and Sunday. Hilder Supply, a hometown store with hometown ownership and proud supporter of all Roane County athletes.
Hi, this is Lisa Simmons inviting you to join the team of savings and visit Honest Fred's Flooring at one of our 3 locations, Spencer, Parkersburg, or Marietta. That's where you'll find our warehouses stocked with all the latest trends in flooring, carpet, vinyl, ceramic, hardwood, or the very popular luxury vinyl flooring. We have a price to fit every budget. We offer professional installation and financing is available. So come see what you've been missing at Honest Fred's Flooring. You can also check us out on the web at honestfreds.com.
A beautiful rendition of our Star-Spangled Banner from the Ripley High Viking Marching Band. And, of course, the massive Stars and Stripes being laid out there on the facility side of the field. We are just moments away from kickoff, about 15 plus. And we had a chance to talk with Coach Paul Burdett before we came on the air here, hearing his thoughts about the upcoming game tonight against the Vikings.
Welcome back, folks. Standing in the end zone on the road for week number 2 with head coach Paul Burdett. Coach, we talked on Wednesday night about not really truly knowing who your team is just yet. Even though there's a lot of returning starters, there's a lot of guys skill-wise who are seeing their first reps over the first 4 games of the season at the skill positions on offense and the defensive second unit on defense. You've seen some really good things from these guys. The game seems to be starting at least a little bit to slow down for these guys.
Yeah, each game they're going to get better and better, Drew. And, there's a lot of turnover in the skill positions from last year. And these guys have a lot of experience on the field, but not as much in those positions as we'd like. So, they're getting out there, they're working, and we've had a great week of practice this week, great week of preparation. So, excited to see what they come out here and do tonight.
Well, to send it back to that Williamstown loss, speed number 1 and some poor tackling number 2 for you guys. That's obviously been something you guys have been focusing on since that loss. And that's something that's going to come into play here. They've got a lot of speed for Ripley, and you guys are going to have to tackle very, very well.
Yeah, we knew Williamstown was going to come in, manipulate formations, put us in a bind with our man coverage. And, Ripley's been, pretty steadfast on what they're doing. So we'll see what happens tonight. But, just excited to see the guys get out and get an opportunity to play again.
Yeah, Friday night's always a good opportunity to play some more football. Your guys, again, we talked last week, you guys are a run team, but you have shown now the ability on film with other people to throw the deep ball. Now, of course, it didn't connect very well last week against Braxton, although there were some opportunities that you sprinkled in once again. Is there a thought that you might open up the passing game here tonight if needed?
It's all predicated on the game, Drew. If we see things that we like on the defensive side of the ball when we're on offense, and we'll take the opportunity. But if we're getting what we want on the run game, we're going to keep running the ball. It's what we're comfortable with. It's what we like to do, and fits right into our strong hand.
Well, obviously, speaking of running the football, thought that Colton Starcher ran with a different mentality last week against Braxton County. Liked the little sprinkle of Garrett Brabham late. Thought that he ran the ball well. I thought Javon, who carried the ball a whole lot more than normal last week, did great. But Jacob Greathouse also, you sprinkle all these guys in, Cooper Greathouse, these guys are really starting to develop some confidence with the football in their hand.
Yeah, and that's a big deal. You know what I mean? Just getting out there and seeing some confidence and being able to see the field. We've had a tough time here in the first few games of getting our reads when we get the ball in our hands and making the right cuts, but it's starting to get better, and these guys are going to be fine. We just got to get out here and get to work.
Well, Coach, we are now getting ready for our 5th game of the season. How's the health of your team? I tell you one thing I wanted to mention. Saul Brody at the volleyball game last night, and he walked in without even the help of the helper. That's a good sign for him. Obviously, just these small little victories that he has. But other than that, the health of your team.
We're varsity-wise, we're fine. Everybody's been fine this week, so just little dinks and danks that we got to get healed up.
So normal bruising.
Yeah, but and that's just football. We tell guys all the time, football hurts. That's part of it, and you just got to get used to it. So we're okay, and we got some guys that are injured in our younger groups, but they're healing, getting better, hopefully get back out on the JV field sometime soon.
Well, Coach, it's a beautiful night for Friday night football. I'll tell you what, short trip over, should have a big crowd in the stands. We wish you the best of luck. Go out there and be 1-0 this week.
Thanks, Drew. We appreciate it.
Head Coach Paul Burnett, more to come here on our pregame coverage. We're going to send it back up to the press box after these messages. Now, before these messages, we were talking about the crowd that could be good here tonight. You look across the way, stands, we are still about 13 minutes shy of kickoff, and the stands for Roane County filling up nicely. The band will be here, obviously. And Emma Sloan's going to get a chance to talk with some of those band members at halftime. We're going to send it down to her here in just a little bit, folks. But before we do that, let's check in on our sponsors. And when we come back, we'll have your starters, and we'll get set for the opening kick here from Memorial Stadium, Roane County and Ripley once again.
The pre-owned deals keep rolling along at Jack Garrett Ford. Check out the savings when you come in. Whoa! We interrupt this commercial to bring you another commercial. Flash! Jack Garrett Ford's Green Tag Clearance event is going on now. All vehicles in stock are on sale. So go for the green and save your green now at Jack Garrett Ford, Ripley Road, Spencer. And you better get in soon before they're all gone.
When you find yourself faced with a legal issue, the steps you take next can literally impact the rest of your life. Hiring the right attorney is one of the most important decisions you'll make. At Joel Baker Law Office, we understand the importance of providing prompt, competent, and honest legal representation. Call or text our office today to schedule a consultation. 304-500-9238.
Hey, are you serious? I like a good laugh. I bet you do too. Which is why I say, if all those insurance companies want to spend $1 gazillion on funny TV ads, go right ahead, as long as it's not my money that's paying for it. Here's how you get seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance. Go to Erie Insurance. With Erie, a great price is just the start. You get unbelievable service, independent agents you can really trust, and superior products like Erie Rate Lock. You hear that? Rate Lock. The name says it all. For car insurance, it can't be beat. But hey, don't just take it from me. See for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with them year after year after year. Seriously.
Your Erie Insurance agent in Spencer is the Kirby Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 927-2544. That's 927-2544. Or visit kirbyinsurance.com.
The anticipation growing as we get closer and closer to 7 o'clock kickoff here from Ripley High School Memorial Stadium. Lots going on here tonight. Of course, the 40-year reunion of the class of 1985 at Ripley being recognized before the game. It is homecoming, so there will be a homecoming queen announced at halftime. All sorts of stuff going on. But in its essence, folks, there is a football game to be played here tonight. And these are the teams and these are the players who are going to lead it off on both sides of the football. We're going to check the starting lineups. First off, on offense for the Ripley Vikings.
Yeah, up front for the Vikings, a big offensive line. You got 6'3", 290-pound junior Ian King at left tackle, 6', 225-pound junior Gavin Hammond at left guard, 5'10", 200-pound senior Jackson Stover at the center, 6', 205-pound senior Cooper Merritt at the right guard, and the big 6'5", 300-pound senior Ryan Burdett is your right tackle. And speaking of big guys, you got the tight end here we didn't talk about earlier, 6'6", 245-pound senior Carter Neal. He's got 9 catches on the year with a touchdown and is a great blocking back as well. Your wideouts will be 5'11", 165-pound senior Cameron Good and 5'9", 180-pound junior Kyler Fisher. In the backfield, you've got Parker Keller is the wing back, 5'11", 185-pound junior, and Cody Lawrence, the feature back, 6'1", 205-pound senior. And commanding this offense will be the junior, 6'1", 185-pounder Jackson Moore.
Defensively for Roane County, it's going to be a tough task here tonight for the Raiders. The defensive ends are going to be important because they are the ones trying to set the edge. One of those, Garrett Brabham, the speedster senior, 5'7", 175 pounds. Colton Elliott, also a senior, having a great senior season defensively, 5'11", 205. They'll sprinkle Leo Rogers in there as well. The junior is 5'10", 225. You'll also see Logan Wilson as well in that defensive rotation. The sophomore, 6'1", 195. Quentin Cooper, the start at defensive tackle. The junior is 6'1", 245. Richard Greathouse, the senior, 6'2", 240 at the other D-tackle position. You're also going to see Hogan Greathouse and Braxton Browning, a couple more seniors in there for Roane County. Outside linebackers, how about the start for Evan Greathouse, the young sophomore, 6'1", 175 last week, had an Defensive Player of the Game award. Also on the outside, Gabe Deaver, the senior, 5'9", 165-pound blitz package specialist. Inside, Colton Starcher, the junior, is 6'2", 215, and Carson Casto, the junior, 5'7", 210-pound. Corners here tonight will be Javon Letourneau, the sophomore, 5'7", 175, and Jacob Greathouse, the senior, 5'10", 160. The safety is Cooper Greathouse, the senior, 5'11", 175.
I'm sure they're going to mix up, but the base defense for the Vikings is a 3-4. You've got 6'3", 195-pound junior Parker Smith at the defensive end. The nose tackle was 6'3", 290-pound junior Ian King. The other defensive end is 6'6", 245-pound senior Carter Neal. The linebacking core, just look down here. I mentioned Elijah Huffman, the leading tackler on this team. He's on crutches. So it's going to be Quentin Campbell, the 5'10", 175-pound senior, is going to get the start for the Vikings at middle linebacker. The other middle linebacker is 5'10", 165-pound senior Caleb Parsons. The guys on the outside, 5'11", 155-pound senior Ryan Campbell, and Cody Lawrence, the 6'1", 205-pound senior, second leading tackler on this team with 25. Your corners, 6 foot, 175-pound junior William McCoy, and 5'9", 155-pound senior Mason Filial. In the secondary, the safeties will be 5'11", 175-pound junior Peyton Keller. He's the third leading tackler on the team with 23, also has an interception. And the free safety is 5'9", 180-pound junior Kyler Fisher.
Along the front line, again, this is going to be massively important ball game for these front five for Roane County. They have got to move defenders and give these running backs a chance. Quentin Cooper, the left tackle, is a junior, 6'1", 245-pound. The left guard is Braxton Browning, the senior, 6'2", 255 pounds. Colton Elliott, the anchor, on the line. The center, four-year starter, the senior, 5'11", 205 pounds. Hogan Greathouse, another anchor on the right side. The guard is a senior, 6'1", 270 pounds. And right tackle is Richard Greathouse, the senior, 6'2", 240 pounds. Cooper Greathouse is your tight end. He's going to line up a lot of places, though, now as well. The 5'11", 175-pound senior carrying the ball much, much more with the absence of Brody Proctor. Leo Rogers scheduled as a tight end. He's also going to be a running back. He's 5'10", 225, and a junior. The wing backs slash split backs and in the backfield, Javon Letourneau. We're just going to have these guys everywhere, guys. 5'7", 175 pounds, sophomore. The running back in the backfield, Colton Starcher, ran with a purpose last week. We need that again this week. The junior, 6'2", 215. Also, again, you may see a little bit of Garrett Brabham later in the ballgame, 5'7", 175-pound senior. And your signal caller, the four-year starter, is Jacob Greathouse, the senior, 5'10", 160 pounds. Team captains going to be meeting here at midfield for Roane County. It will be Hogan Greathouse, Colton Elliott, Garrett Brabham, and Jacob Greathouse. Let's look at the coaching matchup here tonight. Coach Paul Burdett, year number 15 at the helm, 8 wins shy of 100 for his career, 92-60. He's taken Roane County to heights that they have not seen before. Meanwhile, a pretty good season brewing here for second-year head coach Ryan Simon, coming off of the playoff season last year. He is 3-2, 10-6 overall is Coach Ryan Simon. We are ready to go here, and we are going to send it down to Emma Sloan. She had a chance to talk with some of the guys here, and she got a lot of feedback from these Roane County players leading up to this game tonight. Emma, these guys are feeling pretty good about the way they prepared for this game tonight.
Yeah, they told me they all think they played really good together last week, and they were able to tell me that they had to try out some new spots last week, but they've adjusted. They had a good good week of practice, and they're ready to see what happens tonight. Back to you, Drew.
Very good stuff there, Emma. Thank you very much. We're going to be hearing from Emma Sloan throughout the contest here as Roane County takes the field. I didn't pay attention, John. Did you see the coin toss? What do we got?
We are going to receive the football like Coach Burdett loves to do. Get this offense churning.
Vikings exit their facilities building, exit the big Viking helmet, and they will be wearing their camo jerseys. So good luck to me tonight. Although they do have the white numbers trimmed out in some royal blue, so that gives me at least a chance. The white helmets with the old Ripley Viking logo on the side of the helmets with a couple of stripes down it with the white pants. For Roane County, we're going Stormtrooper style here. White jerseys, white pants, maroon letters and numbers, maroon helmets. The Raider R shining brightly in white on both sides, and the single white stripe down the middle of the helmets.
Love this uniform combo here tonight for Roane County. They all whites. Nice to play on some turf.
We know what is at stake just simply when we talk about points, John. 12 for a possible win over a Class AAA opponent. They've got 3 bonus points hanging out there for us. This could be a big win if Roane County can find a way to do it. But, again, it is going to be very difficult.
Yeah, it's going to have to be a physical game up front. Roane County will have to control the clock as well and really take care of the speed that Ripley has on that offensive side of the ball. So Roane County do all those things and really stay physical throughout. I think Roane County could come out here on top, but it's going to be a tough task tonight.
Officials reading on the big Ripley R. And we are still, as you can see, on the official game clock, about a minute and 30 seconds shy of kicking this one off. You mentioned, Matt White, the balanced offense for this Viking team. That creates problems in its own right for a defense to try to navigate a balanced attack.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, it puts a lot of pressure on your linebacking core, especially to be able to read and recognize when it's going to be a run, when it's going to be a pass. Because, I mean, if it's a run play, you know it's 90% of the time it's going to Cody Lawrence. I mean, that's one thing you've got to shut down. But if you can't read the pass quickly enough, you've got a big threat in the middle with Carter Neal. And those little jet sweeps, like I mentioned, with the shovel pass to Parker Keller, those are going to be deadly. And those are things that you have to be able to read and recognize very quickly. You know, and you mentioned having guys that have played the game but are in different positions. That's a lot of Roane County's linebacking core right now. They're going to have to be on their game here tonight.
Officials getting set into their position as the clock winds down to 0. We're glad that you could join us on our live streaming coverage of Raider football on our YouTube and Facebook channel. We are not on the radio tonight due to the Mountaineer ball game, so we are solely on streaming tonight. We're here. We got a lot of stuff going on in WVRC. We've got Calhoun County at home facing Buffalo. We've got Clay County on the road facing Logan. And we got a long trip for the Wirt County Tigers up to Webster County, all on WVRC Streaming Sports. If you guys are interested or if you know somebody, get a hold of us, folks. We would be glad to go into your area. Well, I guess Roane County is not going to receive. Roane County going to be kicking off here to begin the ball game. And it will be back deep. Is that Lawrence?
It's 27.
27.
That is.
That.
Yeah, you do. It's Parker Keller.
Keller and 21.
So Keller and Keller, attorneys at law, Parker and Payton back deep to receive as Brock Williams sets to kick it off. The young freshman approaches, leg in. This is going to go over towards Payton. Takes a tough hop, goes between the wickets. Keller goes back to the 9. Sometimes this is dangerous. Keller, though, could not break through as the coverage unit, after last week, John, giving up a big tutty,
yes,
they want it back.
Yeah, great coverage that time. Ball did go through the legs. Colton Starcher, and it looks like Leo Rogers both in on the tackle for the Raiders. So Ripley's offense starting back about the 15.
Ball directly on the 15. In fact, they're going to spread it out a little bit. Twin receivers split to the Ripley sideline close to us. Peyton Keller, the wide out to the far side. Shotgun formation, the snap back, quick out route. Caught, dropped, very short gain there. Nice pass by Jackson Moore, the junior, as he slammed that one outside quickly to number 10, Caleb Parsons.
Looks like the pace of the offense is going to be a little quick. One thing Moore can do as well is run the football, so we have to stay true.
Gain of 2 on the pass and catch. Moore is going to motion the big man, kneel across the line. He'll reset. It's a handoff off tackle, trying to follow the big man. Good coverage by Roane County. They filled those gaps nicely and shut it down on the running back, Lawrence.
Yeah, that time Leo gets in on the stop, and Wyatt Greathouse, he has really performed well in getting his start.
No gain, 3rd and 8, quickly to the line. Empty backfield after the motion. Moore over the middle, got his target, breaking a tackle, working towards the line to reach, and I think that the receiver's got it. Boy, somebody tattooed the receiver, but bounced off.
Yeah, that was Leo. Leo Rogers was there to make the play, but Fisher dropped a shoulder.
No huddle offense, 1st and 10, and Roane County falls for their own medicine there with the hard count. 5 quick ones, and that's one of the things when you speed up this offense, the defense gets a little antsy. So 5 more for the Vikings as they move out of their own end zone and create a breath with a 1st down and 5. Jackson Moore from the shotgun, Lawrence to his right. 3 receivers out wide. Lawrence with the handoff, off tackle run. Moves forward for about 3 yards, out just shy of the 35. Raiders stuffing these lanes pretty nicely, but when you start 1st and 5, it can be a little difficult. Right back to it. Moore smacks the hands together. 5-step drop, looking for the screen, dumps it out to Lawrence. He's got wide open room. There goes Lawrence. One man to beat. Greathouse. Jacob trying to drag him down. Will not do it, and Lawrence is headed to pay dirt.
That play was set up perfect by the Vikings offense. They know that Roane County's defense is pinning their ears back and coming at you. A nice block that set Lawrence free, and he was able to use his speed to get into the end zone.
Well, you were hoping that the Raiders recognized that that was a screen coming. They did not. Lawrence had one block that he needed, and he got the seal block perfectly. And then he just navigated his way between a couple of more defenders. Greathouse gave great effort. Unable to corral Lawrence, though. It'll be Terry Osborne set to do the kicking. Is that Osborne? Is that 23
That's
or 27?
27.
All right.
27, Keller.
I'll get it eventually. Keller. And he'll boot this one high and deep through. And it took just 2 minutes off the first quarter clock, and the homecoming crowd is fired up. It's 7-0 Ripley.
Score big this fall with GoMart. Every Saturday through the end of October, GoMart Rewards members earn triple points on all purchases. And while you rack up on rewards points, be sure to scan the QR code in-store for more ways to win. Each scan is a chance to score the ultimate tailgating package with a $200 GoMart gift card, tailgating supplies, and more. GoMart is your hookup for the football season. Visit the GoMart app or GoMart.com to learn more. GoMart is the official convenience store of WVU Athletics.
Tough start to the ball game here for the Raiders as they give up a screen pass for a deep touchdown run.
Yeah, it was a nice start for the Vikings. 5 plays, 85 yards, 2 minutes, 3 seconds off the clock. Moore to Lawrence for a 66-yard touchdown. The extra point kick is good. The Vikings strike first, 7-0 over the Raiders.
So Roane County falls behind in a ball game for the second time this season. The last time they did that, it was that Williamstown ball game. Cooper Greathouse, Javon Letourneau will be back deep to receive the kick off of the right leg of Parker Keller, the junior. For some reason, Ripley always has kickers. Always. Keller approaches, leg in, high, deep kick. Moving Letourneau back to his one. He'll drop the football. Picks it up. He'll run for his life. Moving up the field to the 20. He'll pick up nice yardage after that.
Yeah, that time it did work out okay for the Raiders, but scary. They get pinned back that deep. Similar to what happened with Ripley, but Javon moves around and gets decent field position.
For Roane County, it will be first down on their 22-yard line. A return of 21 for Javon. And Roane County, as we said, just for the second time this year, will start a ball game on offense trailing. Raiders going to spread two receivers to either side. Cooper Greathouse to the near side. Javon Letourneau out to the far side. Jacob Greathouse, who was called upon to run a bunch more in that last game, he'll hand it off. There's Starcher to the edge. Colton straight up the seam now and punishing defenders as he'll pick up 15, maybe 16 or 17 on the first down carry.
Great first down play. Flag on the play. I think it's going to be a sideline warning.
That is going to be the call on Roane County. First warning.
Colton Starcher with a great run and lowers the shoulder. Parsons took one to the chops, but a first down for the Raiders.
Well, the goal for Roane County, as per Coach Paul Burdett, was to be physical early. And that run will help Colton Starcher do just that. Greathouse over on the sideline with the offensive coordinator, Cody May. Taking a bit of time here. Roane County will not break the huddle until 8 on the play clock. That's been a bit of an issue this year. They'll get set with 3 on the play clock. Letourneau around the end. Letourneau trying to cut it back, and he'll dive forward at the last second. Got free and showed the strength, jumping past the 40 out to the 41. Turned nothing into something.
Showed the balance there, wrapped up, but able to use the balance and get forward for a few more.
Bit of a generous 5 there. I'd say second down and a long 5, a short 6 at the 41 of Roane County, trying to match Ripley on offense. Single receiver split out wide to the far side. Quick hitter off tackle. Is that Rogers moving forward? It is Leo with the lead blocking of Starcher. He'll pick up good yardage, give him 4. And Roane County will see a third down and about 1.5 yards.
Carter Neal on the stop.
Roane County just mixing it up with all the different running backs that they have utilized this season. A third down, they need the 47, or just shy of the 47. It's marked at the 45. Letourneau in motion. Greathouse keeps it himself. Jake off tackle, breaks an extra tackle at midfield, and forward into Viking territory at the 46.
Fisher with the stop for the Vikings, but that's a great thing that we're able to do this season. We've seen Jacob Greathouse get opportunities to run the football. He's going to run tough, and a nice pickup for the Raiders.
Offensive line doing a pretty good job here on this opening possession. Roane County churning up some clock, 2 minutes plus now on their opening possession. Double wing, double tight look. That is the base look for Roane County on offense this year. They'll motion Greathouse behind Cooper, that is. Jacob turned to hand it off, took it himself, and picked up maybe 1 yard.
At that time, not sure what happened. Maybe the handoff wasn't there in time. Jake had to do what he could do for himself.
Well, if we need to ask, we got 3 coaches stacked up to our left here,
Yeah,
all looking out the window and out the door. They are very close to us. Second down and 9 from the Viking 45. Motion man is Cooper Greathouse. Scissors, misdirection, Letourneau busts through. Just that misdirection carry, and he'll pick up good yardage, give him 7, and it'll bring up a third and short once again.
Cody Lawrence on the stop for Ripley. And another third down for the Raiders offense.
We'll call it third and exactly 2. Ball resting at the 39. They need the 37. And maybe a couple inches more than that. Roane County on a nice sustained drive here after Ripley struck first for 2 minutes. The Raiders in the midst of a 4-minute drive now. Split back look with Greathouse under center. He'll turn, he'll give, off tackle, Starcher upended and not fooled on the misdirection carry. That time was the Viking defense. One of those quick linebackers, John, you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, Peyton Keller. So a fourth down for the Raider offense.
Roane County loses 2. It'll be fourth down and a long 4. Again, they need the Viking 36.7. And they now are spotted at the 41. 4 down territory early for Roane County. This is a big play early. Double wing, double tight look. The Vikings match with everybody in the box. They'll motion Greathouse behind. Try to draw the Vikings. They move but did not jump off sides. And I think Roane County now is going to burn their first timeout. They'll take it. We'll take it with them. A big 4th down and 4 coming up.
We walk through over 1 million doors in our lifetime. But only a few, when opened, truly make a difference in our communities. Like the small business owners, the hard workers, and the dreamers. At People's Bank, we believe that when the right doors open, anything is possible. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Early in this ball game, a big 4th down opportunity for the Raider offense. John, dig into your coaching bag of tricks. What do you got for us here on 4th and 4?
I mean, Roane County's playbook is pretty wide open with different things. I think the counter has been great, so that may be one of the things that we look to do, but also maybe leak somebody out into a flat, maybe get our passing game going here early.
The question is, how aggressive will the Vikings be on this 4th down play for the Raiders? Again, Roane County is at the 41 of Ripley. They need the 36.8. Just past the 37 is where they need to make the football. Double wing look with a split back, actually a shotgun. We saw this in theory. Greathouse going to roll himself, looking to the outside. Now cuts it back. Working towards the yard to reach. That last spin may have gotten it, folks.
It's going to be very close. From the looks of it, though, it's going to give them a stop. I like what Jacob was able to do, like try to spread that thing out and then cut up underneath.
Well, he extended that ball, but I think knee was down before because he had the ball out to the 36, but they will mark it at the 37, and I don't think that's enough, John. Yeah. Just looking across the way, he had to get past that 37.
Yeah, I don't think that it's going to be a first down, but great effort that time by Jacob Greathouse. Good vision, just not able to get the yardage needed.
Yeah, he did see that things were bunched up on the outside. Got a quick look back, found in lane, cut it up, and spun off that last contact, or else he wouldn't have been anywhere close, but I do believe he's probably going to be short. That is the case. Greathouse by 6 inches. Unable to make the 4th down, and Roane County, although it was a sustained drive of over 4 minutes, they will get nada on their first possession. So the Vikings with some momentum here and the football back.
Raiders defense doing a good job. The screenplay was a perfect call at the time. So I think Roane County has to just settle back in, play their defense, and get their offense back on the field.
Moore with 2 running backs to either side. He's going to give it off tackle. And that one was a meeting in the hole, and somebody got high, somebody got low. I think it was Parker Keller who got low on Starcher. And that'll teach you real quickly, John. You got to get low if you're going to tackle somebody.
Yeah, you have to get your pads low.
No huddle, going fast again. Lawrence looking for open space. He's got enough for a first down, just shy of midfield at the 49. And the Vikings are churning it up right now quickly.
Jacob Greathouse on the tackle, but not after a nice run by Lawrence.
Making the call from the line of scrimmage is Moore. Going to hand it off. Lawrence again. He'll pick up 7, 8 yards before being touched. This is something Roane County is used to doing to other teams. They're getting a little dose of it here in this first quarter.
Yeah, Jake's going to make the stop there again. That's the guy that you do not want making the tackle there.
Raiders defense on their heels. Quick hitter to the outside. Hold. Keller, nowhere to go. He'll lose yardage. I don't see any flags. But a great defensive stand by Roane County to back the Vikings up just a little bit here for a 3rd down and mid.
Colton Starcher makes the stop. 5 tackles for Colton now. I think Colton's bleeding, so we need another backer in.
Starcher will check out, and they're going to bring in a little battering ram himself, Carson Casto. 3rd down, and we are going to call it 6. They need the Roane County 41. It's at the 47. Receiver to both sides. Neal, the wing, to the wide side with Moore flanked on both sides. Snap back, give. Off tackle to the boundary side. Roane County just spilling over there and getting those gaps covered up.
Now you're going to look for a pass play.
Logan Wilson over there on the backside in position. And a 4th down and 6 once again. No doubt about it. The Vikings going for it. Starcher onto the field late. He's got to hustle. Give off to the outside. Lawrence trying to fight for more yardage, and he met a big boy up there, and Roane County's going to hold themselves.
Quentin Cooper makes the stop, wraps him up. So Roane County will get the ball. I like what the defense was able to do that time, kept everything in front of them, made some nice tackles. Now Ripley's offense, a lot different than what we've been used to the last few years.
Going quickly with everything. Roane County has to be minding their P's and Q's at the end of the previous tackle. 2 minutes off the drive with no points on the board. Not a lot of movement, in fact, up the field. Just about 25 yards on that last possession. Raiders back on offense at their own 45. They'll motion Greathouse. Give to Coop. Stringing it to the outside. And Greathouse going to be met. Great play by Lawrence as he shucked his lead blocker and made a good open field tackle.
Yeah, that's going to be Lawrence's 2nd tackle. Still a couple yards gained. It's tough to do when you're trying to stretch the field like that. Coop just trucked him.
Take positive yardage all day, every day. 2 on the carry. Brings up 2nd down and 8. Clock rolling here in the first quarter, moving quickly. 2 minutes and 45 on the clock. Roane County single wing I formation look. The give, Letourneau off tackle, jitterbugging in between the tackles, picks up good yardage, give him 5 yards in fact, brings up 3rd and 4. You talked about, John, his vision in between the tackles. He has got great vision and he's got great quick cut ability.
Very impressive. So Roane County's offense, the line, starting to move some guys around, picking up some yardage. 3rd down here.
4 yards to go, just past midfield at the 49 of the Vikings. Split a receiver out to the far side. Letourneau in motion, the give to Javon. Going to follow lead blocking. He's got lots of open room. Down the sideline goes Letourneau. And we have got a penalty way back. And that's never a good sign, as Roane County looking to try to seal block the inside, and someone may have got a jersey tug. As the Raiders are moving back, they think that it's on them.
Oh.
And that's a killer. That's an absolute killer. You had big yardage, about 20 of them for a 1st down deep into the territory of the Vikings. You give it up, and now you're 3rd and really long.
A drive killer. Not sure who was called for the hold, but it doesn't matter.
So now, instead of a 1st down at the 30 of the Vikings, it's 3rd and 11 back at Roane County's 44. Penalties have not been huge this year, but they have, when they've happened, been killers for the Raiders. Double wing, double tight look for Roane County. They'll motion Greathouse. Jake going to look to throw. He'll backside it, and it's dropped. Don't think it was going to go for much anyway, because the play was made on that backside. They were looking for the screen pass to Rogers, and Roane County is going to have to give it up again.
It's a nice play call, drawn up. Just was not executed well.
So the Raiders will have to give it up after it looked like they were going to head further into Viking territory. A single yellow flag on the field is a brutal end to that drive. Greathouse set to punt from his own 32. Jake going to roll, rugby style at low, line driver. Takes a high bounce at the 30, stays there at the 27, and then backs up to the 28 where it'll be down, and that's where the Vikings will begin possession number 3. Raider offense not quite clicking just yet.
Yeah, a little tough. But the offensive line, I think, doing a pretty good job of controlling the defensive front. Linebackers are starting to make tackles, so our backs have to get out there quicker and make some blocks.
Well, get ready to speed it up here. The Vikings move quickly. 2 receivers coming to the near side. Shotgun for Jackson Moore. He'll fake the give. He's looking deep down the sideline. Got his target, and Keller trying to one-hand it. No, dropped it at the last second. Jacob Greathouse recovering nicely on the pass.
Yeah, he did get behind Jake. He was able to get back, make some coverage up. You can see the arm of the quarterback, Moore. It's pretty good.
Kind of a deep rub route there as Keller rubbed right off of that inside receiver. 2nd down and 10 from the 28. Vikings wasting 0 time, handing it off in the backfield, and the muscle hamster right there to gobble it up.
Brabham playing some good end right here. Makes the stop in the backfield, so that's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Vikings offense.
It's said to be important for our defensive ends to set the edge. Brabham did just that. Loss of 5, 3rd down and 15. Moore making the call. He'll move his running back outside in formation. Looking over the middle. Now scrambling. Tripped at the line, though. And is that Brabham again?
Yeah, making a couple plays.
I'm glad that Garrett got a shoelace. Otherwise, you did have some room there for Jackson Moore. Not sure if he had 15 yards, but this makes the decision maybe a little bit more concrete for the offensive coordinator of Ripley. Letourneau assumes it's going to be a punt. 10 seconds left on the clock, and I don't think Ripley's going to go with anything here. We're going to go to the end of the first. The Vikings struck first quickly, and it's been a battle since then. 7-0 Ripley.
Geno's is spicing things up with 2 new specialty pizzas featuring our new hot honey sauce.
Our hot honey pizza is topped with red pepper flakes, sliced Italian sausage, jalapenos, and onions.
The sweet heat pizza features slices of Italian sausage, green peppers, and onions.
Both are drizzled with our signature hot honey sauce.
Hot honey, it brings the heat.
Sweet heat, the perfect balance of spice and sweet.
2 bold new flavors, available for a limited time at Geno's Pizza and Spaghetti House.
Getting set for the second quarter, Miss Emma Sloan down on the sideline there. What is the gauge that you've got from that first quarter of action, Emma?
Yeah, these guys are still doing a great job despite how many injuries they have on the team. They're still out there doing it, and we can't wait to see how they do the rest of the first half. Back to you, Drew.
Now, hopefully everybody on the sideline is still confident. A lot of football game to be played. Roane County's defense, John, showing that they are diagnosing a good bit of this offense early.
Yeah, it was just a good play call for Ripley that, sprung the touchdown. I think overall the defense has played very well. The coverage, we have to really watch the run, but coverage for me tonight is a big factor here against the offense of Ripley.
So a punting situation for the Vikings to begin quarter number 2 will be Parker Keller, Letourneau, and Cooper Greathouse standing at their own 35-yard line respectively, respecting the punting ability of Keller, obviously. He showed his leg on the kickoff and the extra point already. Legs into this one. That one low line driver lands at the 42. And the Raiders leave it alone. I'm telling you, John.
Yeah.
You have to tell these guys, go get that, right?
Yeah. You have to try to come up and get that. Now, Coop's not been back there to return punts at all, so he's just got to get comfortable back there. So now the offense, see if we can sustain a drive and get one into the end zone.
It will begin at the Roane County 28-yard line. Now they moved it very, very well both times, but one penalty and then just a 4th down carry that was a half a yard short. The difference between Roane County extending drives and not extending drives. Raiders will look for a heavy look. 3 running backs in the backfield. Going to be the third one, Letourneau. He's got a head of steam to the sideline. Letourneau at midfield cuts it back inside of Viking territory near the 40. A big carry.
Yeah, I like that formation. a lot, and I like Javon Letourneau's speed as he gets to the outside and picks up a huge gain for the Raiders. This is the kind of offense attack that we need right now.
31 on that carry.
Letourneau coming off of a mammoth running game against Braxton County last week. 1st and 10, a big carry of 31. Raiders into the split back look. Going to turn and give. That's Colton Starcher. And the punishing runner that he has been for the last week and a half. He'll pick up big yardage on 1st down inside the 35 down to the 34. Give him 7.
Yeah, I love the physical running of Colton Starcher. He is a big boy, hard to bring down. A great pickup on 1st.
Raiders with 2 good carries to begin this 3rd offensive possession. Cooper Greathouse comes over here to the near side, split outs. Javon Letourneau, the wing, to the near side. Turn, give. And that one close to the yard to reach. Was that Leo Rogers? It was.
Leo with the run and Lawrence with the stop.
They'll waste no time. The officials say send it forward. That's a 1st down carry for Leo. 1st and 10, just outside of the Ripley Viking 30-yard line at the 31. Well, it hasn't been the problem of Roane County moving the football in the first 2 drives. Just finishing drives were the issue.
A big penalty on the last one.
Letourneau in motion behind the defense. Greathouse going to keep it himself. Jake jumps,
Whoa,
cuts
what
in
a play.
In between the tackles, and he took a shot at the 24-yard line, but he will pick up a good carry there. That looked like it might be dead for a second, and Jake found an opening.
Yeah, that time Jake calls his own number. He did take a shot, but I'll tell you what, this kid is tough. And a nice run by the quarterback.
2nd down and 3 after a carry of 7. Whitehat comes in and pauses things. And what do we have?
Somebody's got to come off.
They're sending off a Ripley player over there, number 21, Kyler Fisher. And so I guess Fisher had to come out for an issue. So they will bring in a backup safety. Did you catch a number on that, 10? Is that right? Yep. Caleb Parsons.
Well,
2nd down and 3.
I think 44 came in and 10 went back to the safety spot.
Heavy look. It'll be Letourneau off tackle. Javon cuts it against the grain. 1st down carry and then some. Needed 3, got about 10 inside the 15, and now Roane County in the red zone. John, these are the times.
Yes.
You have to just continue what you're doing and finish the drive.
Yeah, we've had some problems here this season, but I'm telling you what, Heavy looks great right now, especially with Javon dotting the I. He gets lost in there because he's not as tall, but he's so shifty and he's on you before you even know it.
Now the Vikings want to talk it over. They'll take their first timeout of the half. A 1st and goal or 1st and 10 inside the red zone when we return.
There's nothing quite like a homemade meal from Tudor's Biscuit World. We use real buttermilk to craft our delicious biscuits, one batch at a time, and serve them with our signature platters. Here, you'll taste the freshness in every bite. From our classic breakfast sandwiches to favorites like our breakfast wraps, every meal brings a taste of simpler times. Whether it's tailgating or an office event, let Tudor's do the cooking. Visit tudorscatering.com for all your catering needs.
Ripley calling a timeout here as Roane County looking good on offense. They've looked pretty good the first 2 drives, John. They just didn't finish the first 2. Right now they have a real confidence about the way they are running the offense.
Yeah, you put Heavy in and you put Javon back there. And then Colton Starcher running, behind his pads. Offensive line starting to pick things up and move some guys around. So the offense for Roane County looks good here on this possession.
A 1st and 10 at the Viking 15-yard line. Raiders will stick, as John said, with this heavy look. Well, they were going to do the heavy look. Now it's just going to be a straight tee. It'll be Colton Starcher off tackle, and he'll fall forward for big yardage. Just kind of leaned into the lead blockers and fell forward with them.
Yeah, I like that. Just moving the football down the field. close. Let's see, it's going to bring up 2nd and 2.
So an 8-yard carry for Colton Starcher. Raiders can pick up a first down at, I believe, about the 5-yard line.
A lot of movement up front for Ripley. They're taking guys in and out of the.
Heavy look again. Letourneau busts through, and Letourneau is into the end zone. Boy, we talked about the way Colton Starcher ran last week. Letourneau hit that hole with reckless abandon. He's not the biggest kid. He's got a family to think about.
That's true. He's just a sophomore. We call those guys pups, but, man, this guy is a rocket.
Nicely done on the off-tackle carry by Letourneau. Give credit to, again, those front-line guys are moving defenders out of the way. Raiders look like they're going to go for 2. They're going to stick with the heavy look here. 8:25 remaining in the half. Roane County looking to try to take the lead. Off-tackle Letourneau. It's been working, and it does again. Boy, John called it. He likes the heavy, and so do the Raiders as they hit for 8 on the board. We'll be back after this message.
Little Canal Bus is for everyone looking for a ride to work, appointments, school, or shopping. If you live in Calhoun, Gilmer, Jackson, or Roane counties, Little Canal Bus is your answer. It's easy and convenient with one call, 866-354-5522. You can reserve a ride anywhere in the county and to Parkersburg and Charleston. Our well-maintained fleet and professional-friendly drivers are ready to take you and your family where you need to go. Little Canal Bus, the little bus with big service.
Well, Matt White, Roane County was close on the first, closer on the second, and finally able to cap off a very nice third possession.
Yeah, that one went 7 plays, 72 yards, 3 minutes and 24 seconds off the clock. Javon Letourneau caps it off with an 8-yard touchdown run. Also with the 2-point conversion. 8-7 now. Raiders on top of the Vikings.
Nice little battle here from Memorial Stadium in Ripley, West Virginia. Vikings took 10 of the first 11 meetings. Roane County has taken the last 4, and trying to close that gap on the all-time series. Brock Williams will kick it away to Keller and Keller, attorney at law. Going to be Peyton. Nope, it's going to be Parker. He touched it at the 12, back down to the 6. Looking for some open spaces to run. Roane County trying to drag that man down. They won't do it until the 26-yard line. Talk about a hard run by Keller.
Yeah, that's, we've seen that quite a bit. When the ball bounces around, everybody kind of gets out of their lane. They squeeze in, and guys are able to pick places to go. Good run, though. Good, tough run.
Yeah, Keller moved that one all the way out to the 27. And again, hold on to your seatbelts. It's going to go fast. Twin receivers split out to the wide side. Moore from the shotgun. Looking to the near side. Dumps it over the middle to the big man, Neal. Breaks a tackle. Neal, another one at midfield. Neal ran over a defender and picks up extra yardage. You wondered when they were going to try to utilize Carter Neal, the 6'6", 250-pounder. And he showed some speed and agility after that catch.
Yeah, he's a heck of a wrestler, too.
A mammoth gain on first down for Carter Neal.
Pick up of 32.
They'll motion him across the line. He'll reset. They're going to run his way. Lawrence trying to stretch the play. He'll pick up a couple.
Quentin Cooper and Leo Rogers make the stop. That's Rogers' third tackle. The passing game was what I was worried about.
Gain of 2 because it's a different type of passing game. We've seen guys go deep, and our guys in the secondary are good with that. It's these little 5-yard outs, these slant routes, these sit-downs. All those are very difficult. Second down and 8. More from the shotgun. Hands to Lawrence. Off tackle again. He'll pick up maybe a yard. Well, that's one thing we've seen tonight that Roane County has done well is fill the gaps on the run plays.
Yeah, Quentin Cooper, D-tackle, makes the stop for the Raiders. That's 3 tackles for Quentin. So far, a good defensive ball game for that young man.
3rd and 6 on the 2-yard carry. No huddle for the Vikings. Ready to go. Twins left, single receiver right. They'll motion. Keller Keller with the quick hitch. Keller navigating through some defenders. He'll get over near the line to reach. A flag comes in late. Did you see something there, John?
Don't know. Possibly a hold or a face mask.
It came in very, very late. White Hat is going to call it here. Personal foul, Roane County. And what did you see there, John? Anything? I didn't notice what it was that they called. They didn't call
don't
a
admit
face
if
mask.
somebody got their hands up around somebody's helmet, but not what the Raiders need, not giving life back to Ripley's offense.
And I'm not sure if he had the first there. It would have been close. It would have been a 4th down if not. And going for it, but now easy life here inside the red zone at the 19. Neal motions across. He'll set on the left side. The handoff to Lawrence. Navigating. He'll pick up a yard or two. Still running hard. And the Raiders just continuing to approach nicely and waves and keep that down to a minimum of 2 yards.
Colton Starcher's 6th tackle of the first half.
Raiders trying to make it difficult here for the Vikings. Roane County's kind of been their own worst enemy. 7-step drop. They'll dump it out again on the screen pass, and it works again. What a catch by Lawrence. Roane County nowhere to be found, and another score by the exact same play.
If we cut that play out, I think we're going to be all right, but Ripley's dialed it up twice and scored twice on that. I believe guys up top here are going to relay that.
And again, off of a penalty for Roane County, bad things happen. The Raiders ended a threat on their second possession on a bad holding penalty, and they get a personal foul that gives Ripley the opportunity. Going to go for 2 here, will the Vikings. They're going to split trips to the near side. Quick hitter to the edge. Little slip screen and an extra point is good. And the Vikings take the lead out to 15-8.
McIntosh Hardware, Furniture and Appliance, the store that has it all. From quality furniture, Lazy Boy, Serta, Catnapper, appliances, Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, KitchenAid, and McIntosh offers setup and removal, power equipment, Echo, Troy-Built, and in-house service, hardware, tools, paint, plumbing, electrical, pipes, and fittings. McIntosh Hardware and Appliance, 204 Market Street in Spencer, 304-927-2700. Find us on Facebook for more great deals.
Well, Matt, the Raiders have handled the passing game for the last couple of years, but this is a different type that the Raiders are struggling with.
Yeah, like you said, another screen pass that was more to Lawrence again. 16-yard touchdown on a 6-play, 73-yard drive, 2:35 off the clock. 2-point conversion was good, so Ripley with the 15-8 lead over the Raiders.
And the big plays were all pass plays there. That sit-in route, that sit-down route if you want to, by the big 6'6" tight end, Carter Neal. Raiders with some rough tackling again, John. It's what we cannot afford to have here tonight against this Ripley team. You have got to be secure in the way you tackle. Deep kickoff at the 5. It'll be Cooper Greathouse straight up the gut. Coop free. Coop at the 40. Coop to the 45, to the 46. A big return, and he was headed straight north and south.
Yeah, Coop's not a cut juke guy. He says, I'm going to take it straight up the football field, and great field position for the Raiders to see if we can get ourselves back into the end zone on this play or possession.
A game of chess back and forth between these two teams. Raiders with tremendous momentum off the kick return. Field position also good, just shy of midfield at their own 47. A receiver split to both sides. Backs in the I formation. Colton Starcher dots the I. Starcher trying to bounce it outside. Couldn't get the feet moving in time, and he'll be stacked up and moved.
See the strength of Starcher there, although he didn't pick up much. 4 guys on him, not able to bring him to the ground. He kept digging in and trying to move forward, just not the blocks up front.
Forward progress back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. split Logan Wilson here to the near side, and then with a double wing. A motion Letourneau, quick to give. Javon to the outside. And
face mask. There it is.
There on that one. You could see his face coming down. And that's going to be a first down for Roane County after a grab of the face mask on Letourneau.
So that will help the Raiders out.
The gain was 6. Tack 5 more onto it, and Roane County has the first. So Roane County utilizing a yellow hanky on the Vikings for the first time tonight. Under 5 and rolling in the first half of play. Raiders going back to the well here with the heavy look. Letourneau, the third back. Letourneau will take it. Letourneau, the end of the teeth, fighting for extra yardage. He'll have 10, he'll have 11, and another move of the chains.
I don't know who number 67 is. Steven Stutler, he took a ride, 6'7".
So Letourneau working hard in between the tackles. Yeah, Richard Greathouse sending him way down the field. 1st and 10 just outside of the Viking 30. Greathouse going to keep it himself with the quarterback keeper. Fighting for extra yardage. He'll pick up maybe 4. Extended effort for Jacob on the carry. Give him 4, 2nd down and 6. Ball resting at the 27 of Ripley now. 3:45 and counting as we close in on halftime. Again, it's homecoming for the Vikings. They'll have their festivities. Stay tuned with us. Before we go to break, we're going to send it down and talk with Emma Sloan. And then she's going to have the marching band, some members of the marching band for Roane County who are here and are going to be very busy in Jackson County tomorrow. Whistle for Roane County. Don't think they had what they wanted. A timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. Timeout number 2 for Roane County.
Hey guys, this is Shannon from Miller Steels and Deals. We have all your shopping needs, from the bedroom to the kitchen, bathroom, and laundry room. We got you covered. Looking for furniture or even maybe a gift card? Come on by Miller Steels and Deals on Mount Zion Ridge in the Old Armory Building, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5 for the best prices around. Give us a call, 304-804-6006.
Well, John, I mentioned a chess match, and in chess matches, if you're the one that makes the mistake, your opponent will capitalize on that. For Roane County, they had 2 good drives going in the first 2 possessions, made a couple mistakes, a penalty, and then they gave a penalty up on a personal foul trying to stop the Vikings, which they had done.
Yes.
Other than that first series that gave them new life. 2 times the Raiders have given up tutties on a screen pass. So you just got to make fewer mistakes and try to capitalize if Ripley does make some.
Yeah, that screen has hurt us 2 times for touchdowns, so we have to lock in on our assignment. So far, the Roane County offense, other than the penalties that kind of pushed us back, we've done a pretty good job.
After the first down carry for Jacob Greathouse of 4, 2nd and 6 at the 27 of the Vikings. Single wing, I formation. Letourneau motions out. Greathouse going to turn and give. Starcher jumps over Braxton Browning, who was on the ground looking for that kick block.
Yeah, Braxton lost his footing.
Oh, they didn't give Starcher much on that one. I thought he was going down at about the 23. They gave him the 25, and that's it. So a 3rd down and 4 down territory nonetheless. Under 3 and rolling here in the second quarter. Raiders trying to match once again. Trailing by 7. Boy, talk about loading the box. The Vikings are. Everybody between the tackles. Letourneau gonna get free. Letourneau to the sideline. 1 man to beat to the edge. And he'll be slung out of bounds before that happens. And now another late flag way behind the play.
Oh, no.
Another penalty way behind, nowhere near where Letourneau was. And the Raiders are moving backwards. And that's a scary sign because you have got to have your head about you. if this is something that was unnecessary, then Roane County is going to kick themselves. Was it on Ripley? Personal foul on Ripley, so it was a reaction by Roane County players. It wasn't the Raiders. Boy, that was scary because Roane County's guys were moving backwards, assuming they were the guilty party. So take a big sigh of relief if you're a Raider fan, and half the distance to the goal from the 6-inch line makes it 1st and goal from the 3-inch line.
So I did see what happened on the replay. Won't talk about it. I'm just going to go ahead and let Roane County try to punch one in.
We've seen Greathouse a good bit with the quarterback sneak here. Again, the Vikings going to load up the box here. Raiders with a split back look. Jake going to call, turn, give, Rogers out to the edge. Beautiful. The Vikings stuffed everybody between the tackles, assuming it was going up the middle, and they gave it to Leo around the end.
Leo gets himself into the end zone.
So Roane County, again, trailing by 1, 15-14, looking for a 2-point conversion to try to take the lead here with still 2 minutes and 31 remaining.
Nice to see Roane County be able to get into the end zone for their conversion.
Raiders are going to line up in heavy. Us versus you, here we go. Turn, give, Letourneau off tackle, upended before he gets to the goal line. Somebody went really low there and got Letourneau at the ankles, and Javon not looking great. Raiders score, but they trail by 1. So Roane County able to strike once again. They could not complete the 2-point conversion. A tremendous tackle from somebody for the Vikings who upended Letourneau. He was headed to the end zone, and Roane County was headed to a 1-point advantage. Instead, with 2:31 left, Matt, Roane County trailing by 1. But again, you get that score to match.
Yeah, it's a good drive. 7-play drive, 53 yards, 3:19 off the clock. Leo Rogers got the 1-yard touchdown run. Like you said, the Raiders trail by 1 here, 2:31 to go in the half.
Quite the battle between Roane County and Ripley. And you think back to the history of this series, it really has not been close ball games.
Right, we've not really had battles.
Yeah, Ripley used to blow Roane County out, and then Roane County the last 4 has been blowing Ripley out.
Yep.
This is kind of different.
It is.
Kind of different. Brock Williams will kick it from the 40. The Keller brothers, I assume they're brothers. Back deep to receive. I've assumed that before and been wrong.
Oh, it's Fisher on the other side.
Yeah, it's Keller Fisher.
Okay.
Kyler Fisher.
Or Kyler, yep. And then Peyton Keller.
Well, now they're going to switch it up again.
Uh-oh. It's going to mess Drew completely up.
I think they sent, was it 8 William McCoy back deep? This one high and very shallow. Nobody on it yet. Finally, somebody picks it up for the Vikings and picks up yardage. I was like, somebody grab that guy before he takes off down the sideline. And up, man, I'll tell you, everybody for Ripley turned and ran, and I was like, is anybody going to get there, or are the Raiders going to get there
If
first?
that thing would have taken a different bounce, Roane County would have recovered that.
The problem with that is you give great field position to the Vikings, who obviously can get down the field in a hurry.
Yeah, watch the screen.
They've got 2:28 to work with and just a little over half the field. 2 receivers coming to the near side, 1 to the far side. Moore in the shotgun. Neal motions, sets on the left. High snap, handled. Lawrence looking for room to run. Not initially, and breaks through. I'm telling you, John, the Raiders have got to figure out a way to get lower and get a better tackle position because they're letting these go.
Well, we had that going on against Williamstown. Now against Braxton, it wasn't a thing. But Lawrence, when I watched last year, I thought Lawrence was very impressive when we played him. I thought he should have gotten more touches in that game, but tonight he's getting all he wants.
Well, he was locked up and then squirted out from a tackle. Moore going to look to throw to the outside. He goes with it. Great positioning for Cooper Greathouse, and he just takes that one away from Fisher. Just a perfect judge of the pass, and Greathouse swiped that one out of the hands. That could have been a completion because it was a great pass.
Yeah, it was right there in his hands, but Coop doing what he's supposed to do, getting up high and getting the ball batted away.
2nd and 10 from Roane County's 46, 1:57 on a stopped second quarter clock. Moore wants to throw again. Quick out route. That one low. Did it get caught? Yes. A gain of about 3 on that quick 5-yard out route.
Stayed in bounds. Clock's going to tick down, but Ripley's moving the offense quickly.
Yeah, they are setting up with 5 seconds off of the play clock. They're ready to go. Receivers everywhere again. Moore from the shotgun. He's going to want to roll and throw. Sets his feet, dumps it outside. It's picked off. Jacob Greathouse steps in front. Greathouse heading to Roane County's side, now up the sideline, out of bounds past midfield.
That's the shot in the arm we needed. Great job, Jacob Greathouse, the quarterback on the offense, and reads the quarterback's eyes more here, step for step, and then just picks it off.
And I tell you, if it wasn't Greathouse, it was Greathouse anyway. Evan was stepping in front.
One of the Greathouses.
So a big shot of momentum for the Raiders with 1:23 left in the half. They have it 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at their own 49-yard line. They'll go with the shotgun look. Greathouse will motion Coop across. It'll be Jacob keeping it to the outside. Now cuts it back. He'll pick up 4. Raiders have just 1 timeout remaining, so they're going to have to do what they don't like to do, and that's hurry.
Yeah, no quick movements. This is a different offense that Roane County has installed, letting Jacob be in the shotgun and using his legs.
Roane County does get the ball to start the second half.
They'll motion a man across. They'll fake the give off to Cooper Greathouse. That one looked slow. Took a little too much time to develop, and that gave Ripley the chance that they needed. And I believe Roane County is going to burn their final timeout. So 3rd down and 4. You have no more timeouts. Number 1 is continue the drive. If you can get this 1st down, it gives a stoppage of the clock, John, for a bit. But you got to call up a few plays here right now.
You're going to have a couple plays. If you get stopped, you got to be back on the ball quickly. Maybe look for a hard count to draw Ripley off if they're going to be aggressive. So Roane County needs to have 2 plays ready to go here and be quick. The offensive line has to be ready to get set. But Javon Letourneau, I'd like to see him back at the tailback and use those big guys up front. You've got Leo Rogers and Colton Starcher leading the way. I like the looks of that.
And no doubt that in the huddle for the Vikings right now, they're saying, hey, be careful of the deep pass. They're going to say, watch number 1 coming out of the backfield. So the Raiders have got to be a little bit tricky.
Well, like you said, that formation with Letourneau at the dot in the I has been effective so far.
So a big opportunity for the Raiders off the first turnover of the game, the pick by Jacob Greathouse. A 3rd down and 4. They need the Ripley 41. And if not, they need to be quick unless they just want to punt it away. Heavy package. Letourneau dots the guy. It's going to be Letourneau bouncing it outside, now cutting it up, fighting forward. He'll pick up 10. He'll get the 1st down. The clock will stop. Roane County running to the line here, getting themselves set. Boy, they moved that clock quickly. They were wasting no time. 30 on the clock. Greathouse going to look to throw. Sets his feet, dumps it outside. Had an open look for Logan Wilson along the sideline. And threw it a little bit short, but that will stop the clock for the Raiders. Well, that's a real nice wrinkle. They had Logan out there on the sideline. Jake threw it firm, and it just died out of the sky before it got over to the target.
Yeah, everybody's going to be watching number 1, Letourneau. Logan floats out. Pass just not there.
2nd down and 10, 24 seconds on the clock. Roane County with no timeouts. Raiders moving players in and out at the last second here. Greathouse going to roll to the short side. Dumps it to the edge, got a look there and throws it out of bounds. Evan Greathouse the target that time. He was near the first down mark, but Jake on the run, John floated that one wide right.
If he would have just took a little bit off, I think maybe Evan could have gotten there, but you had Cooper Greathouse over the top.
So 20 seconds now remaining in the half. 3rd down and 10. Ball at the 35 of Ripley. Raiders going to spread one to the side, wide side, and Ripley said, hey, we got 2 timeouts. Let's go ahead and use one of them. We'll take it with them. Be back after this.
For the next few seconds, picture yourself retired. What do you see? What sounds do you hear? How do you feel? However you picture your retirement, planning early is the best way to make it happen. And State Farm agent Norman L. Daniels is here in Spencer to help. He can chat with you about the kind of retirement that you want and then help you find the best ways to save for it. A little today can add up to a lot tomorrow. So get started now. Call State Farm agent Norman L. Daniels in Spencer at 304-927-5680 and picture yourself happy. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Second time out of the half by the Vikings. They want to make sure ducks are in said rows. Roane County, meanwhile, well, it's 4 down territory, obviously. You've got 20 seconds left if you're going to pass the football. You don't want to give any time left for Ripley if you don't make the first down or a touchdown per chance. So a little strategy coming here for the line at last 20.
Probably want to take. There's a couple different options that you can go here because you have 20 seconds. Maybe get good chunk.
A shotgun for Greathouse. Letourneau to his left. They're just going to hand it off. Here comes a double reverse. Here comes the money in the bank. Greathouse going to throw it deep down the field. That's going to be picked off and dropped. Greathouse was having all sorts of pressure. That was a slow developing play, and Ripley was hunting down Jacob Greathouse, who was trying to send that one way down the field.
Yeah, you could see
Coop was in the end zone already when that one got tossed.
Coop was there. You have to get so far back on that play if you're the quarterback. Makes it tough. Couldn't step into it either.
11.7 seconds remaining, and here's the good thing about this. You can throw it into the end zone if you want. Just make sure if it's picked, you make sure you tackle somebody.
Yeah.
So the Raiders with one final play, 4 on the play clock. Again, running it down, and they're not going to get it off. Barely. Greathouse going to try to set his feet. He's going to launch it down the field, looking for his target, in and out of the hands of Evan Greathouse, who was fighting 3 defenders. Jake took a shot on the delivery, and 3 seconds is what remains. Again, you don't mind throwing it deep down the field as long as you knock it down if you don't catch it.
Yeah, watch the screen right here.
Yes, I would say watch that, watch everything.
Moore's got a nice arm. He can get the ball down the field, and they have some speed here. Parker Keller has been impressive.
Well, they're lined up in a victory formation to run out the clock. Let's just make sure it does go to the knee. It will. And we have got one heck of a battle here from Memorial Stadium in Ripley, West Virginia. It is 15-14. The Vikings leading Roane County, and we're getting everything we want and more. Speaking of that, we're going to send it down to our sideline reporter, Emma Sloan, hanging out with a couple of youngsters.
All right, who am I here with?
Colleen Bloom.
Morgan Spencer. And can you guys tell me what your field show is this year?
Our field show is Asylum.
Can you tell me what it is?
It's about a patient who gets admitted into a mental hospital who is struggling with voices in their head, and the whole show just kind of goes over how her journey through the hospital is.
All right, and can you tell me how you did at your competition in Winfield last weekend?
Our competition, we got Division II Grand Champ.
With first in music and overall, second in guard, and third in percussion.
Fantastic. And do you guys have any more competitions coming up soon?
Yes, we have 2 tomorrow. We have one at Ravenswood High School at 11:45, and then we have one at Ripley High School at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to come see the RCA Chase Band, they will be here tomorrow.
Please.
All right. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you, Emma.
Back to you, Drew.
Tell you what, their halftime show is asylum. I feel like at the halftime, I probably need to go to a mental asylum. What a battle it was in the first half of action. The Ripley High School Viking Marching Band has taken the field, and we have halftime festivities. It's homecoming here from Ripley High School. We'll break away for our sponsors. When we return, we'll recap the first half, give you your statistics, and we will check scores around the state of interest in all four classes. You're watching live streaming coverage of Roane County Raider football on WVRC.
Want to look good and feel good? Then stop by and see John Penna at Penna's Barbershop in Spencer on Main Street. Want a guaranteed spot? You can set up an appointment, but if time is not an option, walk-ins are always welcome. Traditional haircuts, no problem. Tapers, high and tight, flat tops, and beard trims. Or if you're looking for something new, he can do that too. Custom designs, burst fades, and mullets. That's right, West Virginia Waterfall. Keeping you styling and profiling. Penna's Barbershop has been a proud supporter of Roane County and Raider athletics since 2009. Penna's Barbershop on Main Street in Spencer. Stop in, call, or text at 304-531-4218. The Spencer Pizza Hut is proud to be the exclusive sponsor of the Fan of the Week each Friday of the Raider football season. Stop in and see us at 509 Ripley Road, fill out an entry form, and drop it in the box at the front counter for your chance to win a free, large, one-topping pizza. Stop by the Spencer Pizza Hut for all of your favorites. Original pan, original stuffed crust, hand-tossed or thin and crispy pizzas, breadsticks, cheese sticks, wings, oven-baked pasta, desserts, and more. Open 7 days a week, dine in or carry out. Call us at 304-927-4619 or order online at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Building relationships is our legacy. Since 1908, Poca Valley has been your local community bank right here in Roane County. This year we celebrate 117 years serving Roane and surrounding counties, and we're celebrating 20 years in Spencer. We offer friendly customer service where decisions are made locally. For all of your banking and financial needs, call or visit us today. Because at Poca Valley, relationships matter. Reach us at 844-782-2651 or visit PocaValleyBank.com. Poca Valley Bank, member FDIC.
At Roane General Hospital, our cardiology team does more than treat heart conditions. We help you build a healthier life with compassionate providers, personalized support services, and trusted medical expertise. We're with you every step of the way. I'm Dr. David Franke, cardiologist at Roane General Hospital, and I am welcoming patients in Spencer, Walden, and Arnoldsburg. Roane General Hospital, care you can trust, close to home.
Your project is almost complete. It just needs the right equipment. Ridgetop Rentals at 3502 Clay Road, Spencer is your one-stop shop for all construction tools. Rent dozers, excavators, air compressors, and more on a daily or weekly basis. We also do hourly work. Not only can you rent, but purchase from a wide variety of equipment on sale. Ridgetop Rentals is also your destination for steel buildings and cement work. Reach us at 304-927-1418.
Need some extra space? Roane Self Storage in Spencer has you covered. Whether you're decluttering your home, moving, or storing seasonal items, we have a variety of unit sizes to meet your needs. And guess what? Brand new units are coming this fall. So if you've been putting off that storage project, now is the perfect time to get started. Roane Self Storage is a proud supporter of the Roane Raiders. For more information or to reserve your unit today, please call us at 304-421-3091 or visit our website at www.roaneselfstorage.com. That's Roane Self Storage for all your storage needs, conveniently located in Spencer. Go Raiders!
If you're interested in a new tractor or implements, give Shamlin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a coyote, bush hog, Vermeer, and coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamlinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless. If you're interested in a new tractor or implements, give Shamlin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a coyote, bush hog, Vermeer, and coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamlinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless.
We welcome you back to Memorial Stadium on the campus of Ripley High School at the half. A really good ball game between Class AA Roane County, Class AAA Ripley. The Vikings hit first on possession number 1. It was a long screen pass from the quarterback Jackson Moore to Parker Keller, navigating down the field off of one good block. Unable to track him down for the first score. Extra point was good, 7-0 with the first 2 minutes still yet to go by in the first quarter. Roane County on their first 2 offensive possessions did move the football, but on their first possession, they had a big penalty on a 3rd down and 4 that would have put them deep into the territory of the Vikings defensively. Ended up being a 3rd down and long, a 4th down, and Roane County was unable to do anything with it. They had to punt it away. And they got it down the field again on their second possession, and then another 4th down and 6 opportunity. Jacob Greathouse with a great quarterback keeper, extending the ball at the last second, trying to get it down the field, was about a half of a yard short of the first down. In fact, even less than that. He's probably half a ball short. So Roane County turned it over on downs at that point. But after the first touchdown for the Vikings, Roane County got stout, caused a couple of punts for the Vikings. Roane County's 3rd possession, finally, they went to the old-fashioned heavy look. They got big carries, chunks of yardage, and put in their first score. Went for 2, got the score, took the lead 8-7. Vikings come back. They are headed down the field. They had a big 3rd down and about 15 yards. Roane County at the end of the 3rd down and 15 carry gets a personal foul and gives new life to the Vikings. The personal foul penalty sends them all the way down to about the 20-yard line of Roane County. The next play, they throw the exact same screen pass to the exact same player, Keller, who scores once again. Vikings decide to go for 2 at that point, and they are able to get it done with a slip screen pass that was good to Caleb Parsons. At that point, it was 15-8. Roane County comes back, makes a real nice play down the field, and ends up at the 1-yard line. They go into the end zone very nicely and get it right back, 15-14. The 2-point conversion, no good. Javon Letourneau just inches away, got upended short of the yard to reach. So 15-14. The Vikings still, though, had 2 minutes and 21 seconds with which to work, and they had been working quickly. No huddle offense getting up and down the field. But an out route pass trying to throw to the backside for the quarterback Jackson Moore. When he set his feet, he delivered. Jacob Greathouse stepping in front of the pass, picking it off. Roane County had the ball with about a minute and some change left at midfield. Were not able to make the go of it. They got down to the 35-yard line, could get no closer as the quarter will end at that point. John, both teams had a few issues here and there. Roane County with a couple of just really bad penalties that hurt their cause. A turnover for Ripley didn't hurt their cause late in the game. But this is just a good old-fashioned smash-mouth football game where both teams are making a few errors here, but both teams are making big plays as well.
Yeah, Ripley able to get out, with the lead. Roane County comes back, takes the lead. Ripley gets back. Roane County has a chance to go back up. But a good first half. There were mistakes. The good thing is Roane County receives the football in the second half, and maybe we can establish something there. Our defense settles down. I'm sure the coaching staff that was up here in the booth with us, they have been dissecting what Ripley's doing. You hear Coach Jarvis dialing things up. So I think that they're going to go into the locker room and get things right and hopefully come out here and have a great second half. But, man, what a first half. We talked about it. We're not used to these games. It's one-sided most of the time. So, and I had a feeling that it would be like this tonight. You know what Ripley was able to do. They're explosive on offense. You just can't mess up on your assignments on defense, and they'll make you pay. But Roane County's offensive line, impressive to me once we got things rolling. So I'm looking forward to the second half.
Now, the Vikings make you think quickly on your feet defensively, and that's tough to do with a young set of skill guys who are trying to diagnose everything and have to diagnose it all in a hurry. 15-14, the Vikings with the lead at the half. Where it's time now to take a look at our halftime stats brought to you each and every ball game by Joel Baker Law Office. Joel Baker, when the numbers matter, call Joel Baker. Matt White, what do you have for us?
Well, two contrasting styles. It's Roane County with the big rushing attack in the first half. The Vikings with a lot of work through the air. 184 yards on the ground for Roane County was their whole offense, 9 first downs, and controlled the clock, which is exactly what the Raiders were wanting to try to do. A couple of big plays in the pass game, 131 through the air for the Vikings. Did have we got to switch that around. I got Roane County having a turnover. That was
Ripley
with the interception. That's my bad, Joseph. I'm sorry, buddy.
Don't worry, he's fixing some other stuff, Matt, too.
Full responsibility for that. But a good first half on the ground for the Raiders. Javon Letourneau with 10 carries, 114 yards, and a touchdown. Colton Starcher with 6 carries for 29. Jacob Greathouse with 6 carries for 29 as well. Leo Rogers, 3 carries, 8 yards, and found himself in the end zone 1 time. Passing game, 0 for 5 was Jacob Greathouse through the air. Roane County with 9 first downs in the half, 3 penalties for 30 yards, no turnovers, and a 15-minute time of possession. For the Vikings, it was Cody Lawrence leading the way on the ground, 10 carries for 34 yards. Parker Keller with 3 carries for 2. Jackson Moore was 7 of 10 through the air, 131 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. 2 completions to Cody Lawrence. Both went for a score, combining 82 yards, scores of 66 and 16 on screen passes. Carter Neal with 1 catch for 32. Caleb Parsons with 2 receptions for 5. Parker Keller with 1 catch for 4. Kyler Fisher, 1 catch for 8 yards. 5 first downs for the Vikings, 2 penalties for 7 yards, 1 turnover in a 9-minute time of possession. If you look at the defensive stats, Roane County, good job on controlling the line of scrimmage for the most part. Colton Starcher with 6 tackles, Jacob Greathouse with 3 tackles and an interception, Quentin Cooper with 3 tackles, Wyatt Greathouse with 2, Garrett Brabham with 2, and Leo Rogers had 3 as well. For the Vikings, they were led by Cody Lawrence with 4 tackles, a host of guys with 2. That's Peyton Keller, Mason Filial, and Levi Smith with 2 apiece for the Vikings. So added up, and the Raiders will trail by 1 here. 15-14 is your score, with the Vikings on top of your Raiders.
And of course, Roane County will receive the second half kickoff. Right now on the field, it is homecoming festivities for Ripley High School. They will crown a Miss Viking, I assume is what they call her here. We're going to take a break for our sponsors. Make sure you listen and look at the sponsors. We are appreciative that they are the reason we get to do what we do. When we return, we will check scores around the state in all 4 classes. You're watching live streaming coverage of Raider football on WVRC.
Come into Stats Pharmacy, where our patients' good health is our main concern. We have a drive-through window where you can conveniently drop off and pick up your prescriptions and over-the-counter medications. Refill your prescriptions anytime online at www.statspharmacy.com or from your iPhone or Android phone using the Refill RX mobile app. No waiting in long lines. Just call ahead and your order will be waiting for you. We look forward to serving you at Stats Pharmacy, located at 100 East Main Street in Spencer. You can call us at 304-927-2980.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin. We offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
There is nothing to be confused about. Go to Willard Starchers for your parts, your welding gases, welding supplies, fire extinguishers, paint, antifreeze, oil filters, hydraulic hoses, and lots of other stuff you need. Open 7 days a week for your convenience. There is no confusion on where to shop. Need a battery? They have it. Propane? Yep. Paint for your car and equipment? Sure. Hole saw blades, jacks, and lots of tools? Absolutely. So why aren't you there already? They can't offer you a free ride to get there, but the coffee is always on for a free cup. Shop Willard Starchers, open 7 days a week. Dial 304-927-2520. When it comes to providing facility solutions and maintenance support to the industrial and railroad industries, as well as port and inland terminals and Department of Defense operations, nobody does it better than Air Production and Service, Inc. At APS, our team is dedicated to providing high-quality service, parts, and equipment for your air production systems. Whether you are in need of air compressor products or services, you can turn to our team with confidence. We have offices located in Jacksonville, Florida, Corbin, Kentucky, Pembroke, North Carolina, and Spencer, West Virginia. To expand our reach and make it easier for you to get the help you need with minimal wait or frustration. Contact us today to learn more about the different types of services and products we offer. Contact your local APS representatives, Mike and Michelle Spears in Spencer, West Virginia at 304-927-2550. Proud supporter of all Roane County athletics.
Hi, I'm Ben Ashley from Ashley Insurance. Let's talk life insurance. It's not just about numbers, it's about peace of mind. Picture this. Would your family be able to continue on financially if you weren't there? Life insurance can be the answer, and our team is ready to help you. We've got affordable coverage and expert guidance because your peace of mind is our priority. So don't wait for the unexpected. Call Ashley Insurance at 304-927-2175 or visit ashleyinsurers.com.
This is Taylor from Backward Ramblings. Need a pick-me-up? We've got you covered. We're your local caffeine dealer, serving up fresh coffee and handcrafted energy drinks. From that perfect morning brew to an afternoon energy boost, we've got what you need to power through your day. Don't forget to add a muffin or a pastry. Swing by Monday through Wednesday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., Thursday and Friday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. for your daily dose of energy. Find us at 215 Main Street in Spencer, right across from the courthouse. Fill your day with us. Coffee, energy drinks, and everything in between. We've got the boost you're looking for. Backward Ramblings, your local caffeine dealer. Come for the food, stay for the fun.
Boy, would I love to have delivery of Backwood Ramblings coffee right now all the way to Ripley and into the booth, because I need that shot of caffeine here tonight. Actually, I don't really, fellas. We don't need caffeine to get excited about this game. 15-14, Ripley leading. Halftime festivities over. We got a chance now, Matt, to take a look at some scores around the state of interest in all four classes.
I looked around, man. Some very interesting scores around the state.
Yeah, quite a few here. We'll start in AA. Top two teams doing pretty good. Frankfort, number 2 team in AA, up 35-0. Philip Barber, number 3 in AA, up 35-0 as well on South Harrison. Both those at the half. A really good game brewing there in Doddridge County. They're trailing 7-0 to Petersburg. That's the number 4, number 5 matchup, the Metro News AA game of the week. No score yet from Scott and Mingo. Logan County with a close one early, 7-0 over Clay County. A couple other scores here. Nicholas County and AAA play in AA. Midland Trail, the Grizzlies up 7-0 in the second quarter. Going down through, we got Polka up 14-7 on Braxton County. That one's at the half. Williamstown, they're trailing early to Marietta of Ohio, 7-0 to score there at the half. Looking at some single A's here. Wahama playing Eastern Reedsville of Ohio. Wahama up 20-10 in the second. Man up early on Sherman, 6-0. That's a number 3 matchup in single A. Tucker and Pendleton County in a battle, 28-20 the score there. Tucker up at the half. Chapmanville of AAA playing Tulsa, up 35-0. Chapmanville off to a really good start to the season. Work County looking for their 4th win of the season, up 20-0 on Webster County. AA Buffalo was up early, 20-0 on Calhoun County in the second quarter. Ritchie County up 26-0 on Gilmer. That one's at the half. We'll go check some of the AAA scores here. Bridgeport up 21-7. Greenbrier East up 22-0 on Shady Spring. Huntington up early on Capital. Princeton up 28-14 on Winfield. That's a 3-12 matchup. Fairmont Senior having their way with Buchanan Upshur 34-7 in the second quarter. Nitro was up 28-0 on Point Pleasant early in the first quarter. Hoover rolling over South Charleston 41-0 at the half. Elkins got the win 35-7 over Grafton. Good down through AA Wayne in a close one with AAA Lincoln County. 9-3 is the score there, with Wayne Pioneers on top. And the other Lincoln up north, Shinston, up 21-6 on Lewis County. That one was in the second quarter. So if there's any movement here in Quad A, a big one with Morgantown and Wheeling Park. 7-0 the score there. Morgantown on top. That's the Metro News Quad A game of the week. Parkersburg, number 6 ranked, was up early 10-6 on George Washington, the number 2 ranked team there in Quad A. Spring Mills rolling over Washington. Woodrow Wilson and Preston in a bit of a battle early, 14-6 in the second quarter. Martinsburg up on Musselman 28-14. Jefferson having their way with Hedgesville 35-0 at the half, and Hurricane up 31-0 early on AAA St. Albans. But only score that we are concerned with at the moment, though, is the one here in front of us, and that is the Ripley Vikings with a 15-14, the narrowest of margins over the Roane County Raiders, as we inch closer to second half action.
And it will be Roane County receiving the second half kickoff. Going to send it down to our sideline reporter, Emma Sloan. What do you got for us as we get set for the second half kick, Emma?
The whole crowd is anxious to see how the rest of the game plays out. I was able to talk to a lot of the guys this week, and I asked them how they're planning on staying focused throughout this game. They knew the atmosphere would be crazy because of the homecoming game, but they said they know they could handle it, and I'm excited to see how they handle it in the second half. Back to you, Drew.
Great stuff, as always. I tell you what, it's been a great addition to our team this year. Emma Sloan doing a tremendous job getting the stories, finding the people to talk to, and making sure they talk to her. The number one of those all, Coach Paul Burdett, and we're hoping that Coach Paul Burdett has an opportunity at the end of this game. That means that Roane County has found a way to win this second half by more than 1 point. How about Billy Squires leading us off here into the second half?
I'm looking for my jean jacket right now.
Absolutely. Parker Keller will set to kick off. Roane County will send Cooper Greathouse and Javon Letourneau deep to receive.
Both times that we've received this, we've had pretty decent field position.
Second half ready to go. Keller, high angled kick. That's going to be Greathouse at the 10. Greathouse working up the field to the 25, forward to the 27, maybe to the 28. And a kick return of about 18 yards to start off Roane County's second half.
Nice weapon. Keller puts the ball high in the air, allows his kick team to get down there and cover.
Again, we always talk about that third part of football is special teams. You got somebody who can blast it on the kickoffs. That's a big deal. 1st and 10, Roane County as we begin. Half number 2, ball resting at their own 28-yard line. We'll start in the heavy look. A handoff to Letourneau. Javon picking the correct lane again. He'll pick up 7 yards. Chunking up good yardage is the young sophomore Javon Letourneau.
Just hard to averaged 11.5 yards per carry in the first half.
It's just hard to get a hand on him, and when you do, he's so shifty. He picks up a few more.
Second down and 3. The ball spotted at the 35 of the Raiders. Cooper Greathouse going to come split out to the wide side of the field, the Ripley Vikings sideline. Turn give, off tackle. Rogers fighting for what he can get. He'll have the first down carry with extra effort.
Yeah, Leo Rogers, tough guy to bring down. Takes a couple different Vikings to stop him. It's going to be Lawrence and I believe Keller.
Lineman Richard Greathouse gets up a little bit gimpy on one of his legs. Maybe got rolled up on that carry for Rogers. 1st and 10, Roane County at the 40. They've stuck with the run. Scissors, misdirection carry, and again, Letourneau upended before he gets going.
Keller just gets low, gets around the ankle, and Javon not able to bust loose.
No gain on the first down carry. Opening possession of half number 2, the Raiders and the Vikings engaged in quite the battle in that first half. 15-14, Ripley. Raiders going to keep it close to the belt here. Double wing, double tight look. Greathouse giving final instructions to Letourneau. No motion, Cooper Greathouse around. They're going to give to Coop. Looking for a hole in the defense. Fighting forward out near midfield. Stutter step there for a second on the edge, John. Found a good hole and picks up a good 9-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Uses some power as well. He's got somebody around his waist and doesn't go down easy. And a nice pickup there on 2nd down. 3rd and very manageable here.
3rd down and 1. The yard to reach is directly on the midfield stripe. Raiders wanting a nice extended first drive with some points on the board. Double wing, double tight look. Vikings loading up the box. It'll be Greathouse. Jacob fighting forward. A little tush push action there as well, as Colton Starcher helping Roane County and Jacob Greathouse secure the first down.
Nice push up front by the offense. You got a Viking needing a break.
It's Parker Smith, the normal defensive end. They've been using him at middle linebacker in this game to try to help with that middle of the field.
New set of downs for Roane County just across midfield at the 49. Raiders already 3 minutes plus into this opening drive of half number 2. Greathouse got a turn and give. Javon Letourneau jitterbugging, breaking through. There he goes. Letourneau. Nobody's going to catch him. Javon. He's like a little weasel in there. You can't find him, and when you do, he squirts away from you, and then before you know it, he's free.
He's hard to handle. He's just a sophomore, too. Sensational run by the young guy. Just shifty inside, and a big touchdown for the Raiders here to start this second half off.
By the time the Vikings could see him amongst the trees, he had a head of steam going forward, and he'll pick up a big a big touchdown carry. Roane County now going to go for 2 to try to make it a full 7-point advantage. One place that Roane County has actually had some struggles here of late, 2-point conversion attempts. They'll look at a split back formation. They're going to bring Letourneau in motion. Greathouse going to roll. Now the delay pass, waiting for it. Are they going to get it to the end zone? Yes. Wow, Greathouse with a defender bearing down on him, lobbed it up into the air. I'm waiting to see who that was.
It was Logan Wilson, I believe.
Yeah, it's either Logan Wilson. Yes, it was.
So Logan Wilson was waiting, and he had to get a head of steam up here on the old-fashioned delay pass. And by the time he caught it, he had to make some of his own hay there, but he does a great job of doing it. And Roane County strikes first, strikes well, takes 3.5 minutes off the clock, and gets the 2-point conversion to boot. So Roane County is up 22-15. Matt White, did I give you enough time?
Yeah, enough time, and you pretty well summed that one up.
Sorry.
That was a
and in the
good drive
number of plays.
Good drive for Roane County. 6 plays, 72 yards, 3:26 off the clock. Javon Letourneau gets the 49-yard touchdown run. The 2-point conversion screen pass or the delay pass was good. So, like you said, Roane County taking the lead now 22-15. This has been a dandy.
Back and forth.
You know, Ripley's going to come out and give us everything they have here. Can the Raider defense stop the offense and get Roane County's offense another opportunity to put a score on the board?
'Twas the Vikings first. Roane County scored second, took the lead. Vikings get it back. Roane County scored fourth. Did not get the lead, but they score first in the second half. Brock Williams, the freshman, set to kick off. I do see they moved McCoy again back deep with Fisher, and they moved Keller up to the second level. In case Williams hits it that way, he doesn't. He's going to angle it over towards an up man. That gets past the up man, picks it up, falls over his own player. Well, it couldn't have worked a lot better for Roane County than that.
Yeah, that's a couple times that Ripley has, well, actually most of the time that we've kicked off to them, they've bobbled the ball. Roane County's defense, kick coverage there, had an opportunity. Now we'll see what the Raider defense can do.
Logan Wilson, after that two-point conversion, catch and run, bearing down on whoever got jumped on that one. 1st and 10, though, for the Vikings. And again, they are no huddle. They are quick. Ball resting at their own 23. They'll motion a man. It'll be the keeper for Moore. We haven't seen him run yet this year. And he'll pick up big yardage, 12 to be exact, and it'll be a 1st down carry for Jackson Moore.
Yeah, that's one of the things I talked about earlier. He can run the football. They're going to spread the Raider defense out and let him find his way.
Actually, that was Peyton Keller. Direct snap to Keller, who is the quarterback right now. Going to motion, quick hitter. That's a pass officially. And again, Roane County unable to tackle. My goodness, John, we got him in the backfield multiple times and just can't grab a hold of him. Keller was standing there waiting for a hold open, and Roane County was about an inch away each time.
Yeah, rough when we cannot bring him down on the first contact.
Again, that little shove pass made so famous by Geno Smith and Tavon Austin. Keller again. And he's got a head of steam. Keller again. I'm telling you, the Raider defense, Swiss cheese right now. They are not getting hands, and they're not getting low, and they're not wrapping.
Yeah.
That is tough, tough stuff against a team like Ripley. Big chunks of yardage for the Vikings, taking momentum directly back away.
It's 3 plays and 3 first downs.
And again, it's all Keller right now. He's going to keep it again. Wildcat formation. He'll pick up 4. Give credit to the front line right now, opening a few little tiny seams, and Keller and company making the Raiders pay when they don't get a good tackle position. Only thing stopping the Vikings right now is somebody got to tie their shoe. That's Parker Keller. Peyton Keller in the quarterback position. He'll dump the pass forward.
There's the hold.
There's the hold on the edge. Garrett Brabham, you go back to that Clay County game last year.
Yes.
How many times did he get held? Because he just kept getting outside of the tackle.
Yeah, that time the hold's going to bring it back. Evan Greathouse, though, comes down low, slides in, shoots an outside single, and takes him down.
So wide open on the outside there on the defensive end position. Garrett Brabham making his moves once again and causing problems. That will back the Vikings up significantly. 2nd down and 16 from the 41 of Roane County. Still Keller, though. Keller in motion. High snap. Keller. Somebody grab him. And somebody finally does low. I think Evan Greathouse had a shoestring. Gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 14 from the 39 of the Raiders.
We will see if Keller's going to maybe put the ball in the air. We haven't seen that. He's been all on the ground.
They're going to spread two receivers out near to the wide side of the field. Keller will motion, a man across. He's going to roll. He's going to look to dump it. He'll pass it out there, and he has got another pick. Jacob Greathouse, and then a late sling out of bounds. No penalty comes in. My goodness, that was a step and a half on the white side of the line. Jacob Greathouse again stepping in front nonetheless and picking off his 2nd pass defensively of the night.
You know, Ripley's trying to change some things up. Yeah.
Wow.
Can't believe that wasn't called, but
that was significantly late.
The damage is done. Roane County with the interception. Like I said, Ripley's trying to change some things up, and then you throw the ball with a guy that might not be that fella.
Well, the Raiders with a pick late in the 2nd quarter. They've got one here in the 3rd. Letourneau again. Firing forward for 5 yards. As Matt said, in the first half, he was averaging what, 10 plus?
11.5 in the first.
5 yards on the 1st down carry. A big momentum opportunity right now for the Raiders.
Yeah, you can control the clock, move the ball. We're picking up chunks of yards like Roane County's offense is accustomed to. we'll see if Ripley can hang here on the defensive front.
Cooper Greathouse spreads wide to the right over near the Raiders sideline. Greathouse making an adjustment. Goes under center, turns, gives. That's Rogers forward near the first down mark. It'll depend on the spot. He is right at the 44, which is the line to reach. I didn't even get a chance to get it out of my mouth before they're calling first down.
Lawrence makes the stop.
I don't know where they spotted that ball, guys. It might be a little closer than just giving the first down away. I'll take it.
Yeah, it may have been a little premature.
5 minutes and counting here in the third quarter. Raiders off of the strength of a big momentum boost, a touchdown, a two-point conversion, and then a turnover caused the second of the game. The second pick by Jacob Greathouse, 1st and 10. Receiver split to both sides, I formation. Turn, give. That's going to be Colton Starcher running hard again. Colton. And then when he made contact at the 49, he spun off of it and picked up another yard.
Yeah, kept his feet moving, but they also had some help from Richard Greathouse as Richard pushed him forward
to get through there.
You can see Ripley's defensive front. They're rotating some guys. We'll see if that's going to help them get some pressure. This offensive line of Roane County, though, love to see them do their job.
6 on the first down carry. Ball spotted directly on the midfield stripe. Greathouse going to keep it himself. That, again, was that design carry. He's right near the first down yard. Are they going to give it to Roane County again quickly, or are they going to wait?
Nothing given yet.
Now they're going to back it up about halfway between the Viking 46 and 47. So 3rd down and a half yard.
Big play here for the Raider offense.
They're going to go with heavy. Vikings are going to counter with loading the box. Now Roane County making sure they have everybody in the right spots. Split back look, turn, give. Rogers, first down carry again. Leo has kind of become that 3rd down back here tonight, and he picks up more than enough.
Yeah, he took a couple guys for a ride. Carter Neal and Keller combined for the tackle. So another first down for the Raiders, controlling the clock, picking up chunk yardage.
It's like watching the Raiders of the last 3 seasons. 1st and 10, Roane County inside the Viking 40 at the 38. Letourneau splits wide to the right. Cooper Greathouse to the boundary side. I formation, Colton Starcher. He's got a head of steam. Starcher up the middle, loses the football. Oh my goodness, the one thing you couldn't have happen, and Roane County coughs it up.
Ugh.
The only thing you could not do is give up the possession because you were headed to pay dirt. Somebody got a hand in there while Starcher was headed down the field and ripped it out, and Roane County couldn't get to it in time. Wow, what a killer.
I think Colton was trying to switch arms to get it on the outside arm.
Oh,
the defense
man.
Has to settle down. And
what an absolute momentum bust. It'll be Keller still at QB. They found something they like here with this Wildcat formation. Hands it off to Lawrence, who gets upended. He'll pick up 3.
Leo Rogers takes the leg out.
Good low tackles on both sides here tonight.
Yeah.
We've seen some kids get flipped over like pancakes. Oh, that just kills the momentum for Roane County. That is so tough. The only thing stopping Roane County was Roane County.
Yep.
Neal in motion. He'll set to that side. They traditionally run that way. They do with Lawrence. Cuts it back. He's got nothing but green grass. There he goes. Cooper Greathouse going to try to track him down. Can Coop get there? He does, and runs him out of bounds.
Down.
There is a penalty way back, as you heard John Penna say. Hold on the outside. We hope that John is a prophet.
Well, I've seen a guy completely wrap a fella up.
John is able to see those things. I do not.
If you watch the far side, and you're going to see a guy just he's given a hug.
That's okay. Trey, we're trying to all be nice on the field still. So that takes away a huge gain, and Roane County has retrieval here on defense. It'll be a 2nd down. That penalty happened down the field, so it's 2nd down and 7.
Change of quarterback.
Are they going to go back to Jackson Moore?
Yeah, it looks to be.
It will be Jackson Moore. They're going to spread 3 receivers out here to the wide side of the field, one-on-one over to the boundary side. Now an empty backfield as Lawrence goes out in the backfield. Pressure coming. The ball's loose. Roane County has jumped on it.
Yes, sir.
As quickly as the momentum goes away, the Raiders get it back. What a play on the backside. Was that the muscle hamster or was that somebody else from the defensive end position?
Brabham on the backside. Watch the speed.
Just around and decleats Moore. The ball pops out and Roane County has taken it directly back. This game has got it all.
So Deaver with the fumble recovery.
All of the swings of emotion that I'm feeling here, hopefully everyone else is feeling as well. It's not just me. Our good buddy Connor right beside us here. I think he's feeling it. I don't know.
Hey, yeah, face smart. That's my boy.
1st and 10, Roane County after the 3rd turnover caused by the Raiders. New life on offense. Starcher. Young man, hold on to that football, and he does, and he'll pick up 15 huge ones.
Totally redeems himself. Listen, I'm with him. He was trying to switch the ball when the hand came in and he fumbled, so he's going to make up for it. And I like what Coach Burdett did. Cody May said, let's give this guy the ball again, get his confidence back where we need it.
So 1:45 and rolling here. This 3rd quarter has been churned up by the offense of Roane County. 4-minute drive to begin with, and they had a mammoth drive going before the turnover, but they get it back. They've caused 3 giveaways, 2 in the air and 1 on the ground for the Viking offense. 1st and 10 inside the red zone at the 16-yard line. Jacob Greathouse will call his own number and still fighting for yardage. Squirts through at the 13 and picks up another 5 yards.
See the Raider offensive line moving guys around, running backs blocking as well. Jacob Greathouse running tough.
Greathouse, again, he is not the biggest kid, but his heart does barely fit in his jersey. 2nd down and 1 for Roane County, just inside the 10-yard line. Jacob going to turn and give. Starcher to the secondary flag. Comes in back at the line of scrimmage.
Usually in the area of holding.
Officials talking it over with the referee, the lead referee, the White Hats, and Ripley starting to clap, which doesn't mean good things for Roane County. Going to be a chop block.
Oh.
So Roane County takes points off the board there, and I tell you, there is one thing that's cost Roane County tonight big time. It's penalties.
Yeah, penalties have hurt us in a few games.
Not with the amount, just the ones that are happening and the timing of them.
Yeah.
So Roane County is going to move all the way back to the, oh my goodness, they are still moving. Where did this happen? Yikes. They're moving it back to the 22-yard line. Whew, that hurts.
Well, 2nd down.
2nd down and 17 to go now for Roane County. See if Roane County can get a big one back here. Roane County not in the right positioning. We've seen that some this year, again, trying to work new guys at the skill positions. Greathouse turns and pitches to Letourneau. He's got the outside. Is he going to keep it out there? He will, but a great recovery, and then a penalty coming in. That is late. So they missed the one on Jacob Greathouse's interception. Karma comes back sometimes. Yes. And so Roane County is going to get extra here after Letourneau gets slung out of bounds, just about a half step out of bounds there. That was probably not even as bad as the one with Greathouse. But
yeah, you think about it, though. Ripley is, in the past 4 years, it's been all Roane County. And, you know, some of these guys have played in those games, and they know what this game means, and they're just their emotions are high.
So after the carry of about 6 or 7 for Javon Letourneau, they're going to move this one way down the field, basically where Roane County was before they scored and got it taken off with the chop block. So it's all the way down. inside the 10 once again, down to the 7. It'll be 3rd down and 1. So the personal foul penalty did not give Roane County enough yardage, so they got 2 plays to get a yard. Not even a yard, actually. They'll move to heavy. They'll hand off Letourneau. He's got the first down, and that's about it. And that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Yep, just waiting for them to re-roll the clock here.
Still maybe a question of whether or not he got picked up enough for the first down.
Well, he was at the 5-yard line.
They're going to mark him back at the 6.5.
What?
They did get the first down, though.
Okay.
They did give him the first down. They're going to mark him short of the 5 where he was. And that will end the 3rd quarter. Roane County with a big opportunity here after the 3rd turnover caused, as they have got it 1st and goal from the 6-yard line of the Vikings. We'll be back with 4th quarter action after these messages.
Score big this fall with GoMart. Every Saturday through the end of October, GoMart Rewards members earn triple points on all purchases. And while you rack up on rewards points, be sure to scan the QR code in-store for more ways to win. Each scan is a chance to score the ultimate tailgating package with a $200 GoMart gift card, tailgating supplies, and more. GoMart is your hookup for the football season. Visit the GoMart app or GoMart.com to learn more. GoMart is the official convenience store of WVU Athletics.
We welcome you back to Memorial Stadium here in Ripley, West Virginia. We have had such a great game, back and forth. Ripley and Roane County momentum has exchanged hands multiple times in this game. Roane County took it squarely with a big first drive to begin the second half, then got a turnover. They were driving. They were on their way to taking a 2-touchdown lead, fumbled the ball, then caused a turnover on a sack attempt, a strip, and Roane County is now knocking on the door as we begin the 4th quarter. 1st and goal at the Ripley 6. Raiders looking to make it a 2-possession lead for the first time for either team tonight, John. That's how close and good this game has been.
Yeah, but Ripley has thrown some wrinkles in on their offense that's put Roane County in binds. The thing is Ripley has turned the ball over. So, I like what they were able to do offensively. But mistakes, and especially when you're putting guys in different positions, things tend to happen. So the Raider defense has to be ready for multiple things.
My buddy Connor Facemeyer nervous eating right now.
Yep.
Beside of me.
Yep, he's hammering them wings.
Hammering some wings. 1st and goal for Roane County at the 6. Team switch sides, so Roane County now attacking to our right from our vantage point high above the press box here. They're going to go with heavy. Can the O-line continue to make waves? It'll be Greathouse, and he's got nothing. In fact, he may lose a yard there on the quarterback keeper. Vikings brought the house.
Yeah, that time Carter Neal, one of those guys to get in there and make the stop.
What?
I think neither one of those sideline guys saw. They were marking him 3 yards ahead.
Well,
they were both confused by who had the ball.
Still, though, he was at the line of scrimmage. He didn't go back 2 yards from there. They've marked him back to the 8-yard line. That's not where that's forward progress was at least close to the line of scrimmage, my goodness. So 2nd and goal from now the 8-yard line. They'll go back to the double wing formation. Going to move Logan Wilson now out in formation. They'll motion Letourneau to the edge. Letourneau looking for the place he needs to go. Extends the ball, and he'll have it pop out as he hits the ground, and they're going to call him in.
There we go. He hit the pylon.
Did he really, or did I just dream that? Let's look at this. It looked to me like that ball went down at about the 6-inch line.
There was a really late flag that came in as well.
Let's see, Letourneau heading. Yep, he did extend it, John. You were right. Wow, I thought that was short.
Letourneau's still down over on the sideline, too.
So that is not a good sign. Roane County's Javon Letourneau down out of bounds. I see him pop up, though, so that's a good sign.
Good. He just got the wind knocked out of him, hopefully.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Ripley, John.
Yeah,
again,
that was after the play.
Yeah,
okay.
It's, like I said, one of those things where
I think that was a little too much talk after that play.
Couldn't have picked a better analysis and analogy, Dylan Cornwell. That looked like Tavon Austin in the Orange Bowl.
He's rocking one.
Twice.
He's rocking one right now, isn't he?
Yes. So Letourneau will head out here after a tremendous run and extension of the ball to get it to the pylon. Roane County scores, but you're without Javon here for this 2-point conversion play.
They did elect to move it up half the distance.
So Roane County will go for 2 to try to make it a full 15-point advantage. Heavy look. Starcher dots that power I. Colton dives into the end zone. Boy, it wasn't going to be the case first effort, but John, he kept the feet moving and dives in, and Roane County has extended the lead now with 11:07 to 30 to 15.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. It's more than just opening an account. It's opening the door to what's next. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Matt White, Roane County capitalizing off of their third caused turnover of the ball game. They're 2 for 3 on those situations.
Yeah, this one was a 6-play drive. They covered 30 yards. Should change that over. Missed the turn there, sorry. 6 plays for 30 yards. 2:58 off the clock. Javon Letourneau with an 8-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversion attempt was good. Roane County extends the lead to 2 possessions now, 30 to 15 over the Ripley Vikings.
So the Raiders with tremendous momentum right now, but again, there's 11 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in this crazy, wonderful game. Don't think for a second that the Vikings aren't capable of scoring fast.
Yeah, they are.
They have shown that ability.
Got a cover here on the kickoff.
Is it Fisher once again back deep with McCoy, I believe? And then Keller, like I said, is that second level guy standing about the 25-yard line. Hopefully Brock Williams has been instructed not to kick it his way. He'll hammer it. It'll be Fisher at the 20, straight up the gut. Fisher looking for opening, and he'll be wrapped up by Evan Greathouse, and that's the way to make a tackle, John. You saw him round the belly and get low quickly.
Yep. Drop your weight down and put all the pressure on his legs to take him down. So now the defense of the Raiders going to be tested again, looking to see Javon Letourneau is going to step back onto the field. What a tough football player.
Absolutely. You want to talk about a kid who made his body varsity level ready between his freshman and sophomore year. 1st and 10 Vikings, and they are going to move fast. It will be the original quarterback, Jackson Moore. We did see Keller a bit. 2 running backs in the backfield looking to throw. 5-step, there's the screen pass. Somebody get to him. They got to him and didn't break down. My goodness. Off to the races once again. They diagnosed it, John. They were there, and they didn't wrap up Cody Lawrence, and he is headed to the house for a 3rd time on the exact same play. You cannot allow that to happen.
Yeah, you've got to have responsibility. You got somebody down here with a cramp for Roane County, and just like that, you talked about it, Drew. Ripley's offense scores quickly.
How? How, John? I'm a defensive
Screen
guy.
pass.
Yep, watch for the screen.
They had it sort of covered. You could see Rogers heading that way, and they just didn't wrap him up.
Yeah.
So just as Roane County takes a real big momentum boost, they give it directly back to the Vikings with a 3rd screen pass for a touchdown. That was the longest. Shoe buddy is the word I'm thinking in my head. Leo Rogers cramping up a bit. Good to see him up and off the field.
Oh, you could see that from a mile away.
You could see it coming from a mile away.
Well, you know, we're
from here.
Yeah, from here.
Easy to say up in the booth.
Yeah, when you're on the field and you are just trying to make a sack on the quarterback, it's too easy. You got to know it's a screen.
At the moment, looking like an extra point attempt. Parker Keller, he's got the booming leg. It's like his brother holding for him. High snap, the kick down, the kick is up. Wow, big kick.
Yeah.
Roane County looked like they had a chance to keep that one out. It would have been a 2-possession lead still, but John, the younger Keller, gets that ball on the tee just in time for Parker to nail it through. I was thinking maybe Roane County gets to that, or maybe he speeds up and misses. Did not do it.
It was close. It was a close, our guy came off the edge, but.
Back to a 1-possession ball game, and that took Matt very little time.
Yeah, very little time, and the minimal amount of plays possible. One play, 65 yards more to Lawrence on the screen pass again. 23 seconds off the clock. Extra point kick was good. Like you said, very crucial to keep that get that to a 1-possession lead. 30-22 now. Roane County on top of the Vikings.
Hey, John, maybe we should watch the screen.
Listen, one of the things I'm thinking in my head right now is they're going to fake that way on the screen and then come back to the other side. So you got to have both of those things in your mind being covered.
All sorts of time on the clock. As we mentioned, we didn't think it would take one play on another screen pass. 3 touchdowns on 3 screens. So Roane County must get right back to focus here on offense. Love to have another one of those long sustained drives that finish in a touchdown. Keller with the big booming leg will kick off. It'll be Javon Letourneau and Cooper Greathouse.
Get your hands ready.
Up front, be careful. I was just going to say, watch for the onside.
Keller approaches. He will kick it deep. Kind of an angle kick. Greathouse at the 10. Heads up the seam. Cooper looking for room to run. He's got it.
Block in the back.
And there's a block in the back for Roane County. He's going to send it right back. You can see that one, John, unfortunately. Because Coop was all the way out to the 35-yard line. This is going to come back a ways.
That's a hold, not a block in the back, but still yet a penalty against Roane County when we did not need that.
Yeah, spot foul. So Roane County is going to be in tough position here.
Caleb Parsons comes off the field limping.
So
change some personnel.
Yeah, the Raiders are going to start this possession now at their own 15 instead of their own 35, which is a much different look if you're the Raiders. But Roane County has shown some ability here in the second half to get things working up front and get some running backs running hard. 10 minutes, 37 seconds remaining in this real classic brewing. It has been a good ball game. Raiders in the double wing look. They're going to give it to Letourneau to the edge. Javon to the outside. He's got big room to run. He'll slow down there on the edge. And another penalty comes in late here as Letourneau is late to get up. I believe there was a penalty that flew in. So it is a flag. Letourneau, boy, he is looking real rough right now, John. Face mask. Okay, a personal foul face mask. That's so far away from us, John. It's impossible for us to see that.
Yeah, Javon's going to check out here, get a breather.
So just as Roane County with that holding penalty moved back, the carry and then the 15-yard extra is going to move them back to basically where they were about to start the drive. 1st and 10, Roane County all the way out past the 35 to the 37-yard line.
Roane County taking some time here to get the play in. Play clock on our side.
Going to go back to a heavy formation. Greathouse surveying, goes under center. It'll be the give to the third man. Nowhere to run, maybe a yard, but no more than that for Colton Starcher. They're going to say no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. Raiders, and again, we're just hoping for one of those sustained drives that the Raiders have been known for over the last 4 years. Always good, though, if you can get some good positive yardage on first down.
You know, in the situation here, Jacob Greathouse understanding the play clock. Got to get his guys out. Get his guys set.
Play clock down to nothing, and Roane County's got the burn of timeout.
It.
How many times have the Raiders done this?
I thought Jake was taking his time as he was getting out there because he understood the situation. That time maybe just got some things messed up because of the guys in the huddle asking questions.
Well, and here's the deal. You have all 3 timeouts right now, and the last thing you want to do, John, is not utilize one when absolutely necessary. This is a big, close ball game, and every play from here on out has got to matter. So instead of trying to rush a play, just go ahead and take your medicine, call the timeout, reset your guys, and you'll know what you want to do.
Yeah, take care of that. Take care of the football, especially if you're inside in the scrum. You've got to keep 2 hands on the ball. Trying to look over there, see if I can see Letourneau.
You'd love to get him back in the ball game. 18 carries, 198 yards, and 3 scores for the sophomore. Roane County with 336 yards on the ground.
Roane County came out in the second half to sustain drive, took the lead, got the 2-point conversion, led 22-15, caused a turnover on a strip sack. Scored again, led 30-15, had momentum, and gave it up on the rarest of plays tonight. 3 straight screen passes to Lawrence, and he has churned up nothing but turf here on those 3 plays. So Roane County with a 2nd down and 10 from their own 37. Garrett Brabham has moved into the backfield in replacement. Greathouse going to keep it himself. The scissors misdirection play didn't work. So Greathouse was going to fake the give, and that was a good wrinkle, but somebody on the outside was not fooled by it. I believe Peyton Keller was not fooled by that play whatsoever. Greathouse picks up what he can, just 2 yards. So the Raiders with a 3rd down and 8. Letourneau still over on the sideline, trying to stretch out.
He's had himself a game tonight.
And he's their big play guy. So what do you do here on 3rd and 8? Raiders will spread some things out. And again, the Raiders not in the right position. Greathouse going to turn, fake the give. He's going to look to throw. He's got pressure everywhere. He had a man in Garrett Brabham open out there, but Connor Neal is about 6'9", and Greathouse just had to chuck it over top of his head. So the Raiders get nothing out of the drive, and they have to give it back here to this Viking offense, who is obviously quick strike ability levels.
Yes. One thing to watch for is the pressure that Ripley's going to bring. If the pressure's not there, Jacob Greathouse on his punt could possibly try to pick up a 1st down.
I imagine they're going to bring pressure here. They're not going to let Jacob go. Greathouse at his own 27. Keller back deep. Greathouse going to roll that wide side, launches into it. This one lands at the 30, takes a good bounce, picked up right there. Roane County got away with a face mask there. Wow. Gee whiz. I know it was incidental, John. It was kind of like a swipe across the face, but that was still, I believe, a face mask.
Yeah, it was. You could tell by the way that his head jerked to the side.
Yikes.
The crowd here not happy about that.
And they've got some reason to be upset with that one.
Yep.
So the Raider punt coverage unit's able to stop the Vikings from going anywhere. 8 minutes left. It's an 8-point ball game.
Okay, Moore back at the quarterback.
2 running backs, 1 to each side, receiver to each side. Snap back. The give, off tackle. And a gain of about 4 yards. I'm telling you, these running backs for the Vikings are running with a purpose. Probably none more than Keller. He runs hard.
Yep. Hogan Greathouse and Garrett Brabham got to be ready. Defense, they're moving quick. Watch the screen.
No huddle look here. 2nd down and a long 6. Moore going to give. Off tackle. Somebody tackle him. Like I said, we got white jerseys all around the ball tonight, and not a lot of them being able to tackle right there.
Hogan Greathouse again on the stop.
Gain of a yard, 3rd and a long 5. Ball resting at the 37. They need the 42.
Watch for the
Same
screen.
formation. Moore, hard count. Raiders didn't go all the way off sides. Wyatt Greathouse able to recover. Moore changing the play. The snap is back. The give off tackle. There he goes again. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
One block on the outside, and it
not
was
a Raider in sight.
all over.
Not a Raider in sight after the single block. And somebody's going to have to get Cody Lawrence some air after this game because he has run straight all over Roane County, whether it be by the screen or just the handoff. He is chunking the Raiders up. Here we go now. It's a 2-point ball game with 6:51 left. Vikings are going to go for 2. And it couldn't be even more of a massive play. Moore in the shotgun. Receivers everywhere. They're going to motion Keller across. The snap. Option play. Moore keeps it himself, and he's in. Once again, a tackle that did not happen.
Yeah, assignment football. Got to take care of it.
Roane County scored the first 2 of the second half, John, and now the Vikings have scored 2 of their own, and it is a 30-30 ball game.
Just like that, the quick offense of Ripley gashes Roane County. Coach Burdett talked about the speed of Ripley.
And if you can't get them wrapped up quickly, apparently the Raiders have no way to wrap them up.
Yes.
Because Keller is off to the races tonight. Very, very big strike play for the Vikings again. That's what they have done to the Raider defense tonight. It hasn't been slow, methodical drives at all. So now Roane County will get possession here, tied at 30 with 6:51 remaining. This is one of those times where the Raiders have got to have one of those drives. Take it all off, punch it in at the end.
Yes, yes. Think back to quite a few years ago at Sissonsville. Roane County kind of in that position, took it down, scored late, didn't leave Sissonsville any time to adjust.
Well, Javon Letourneau's back in the ball game. He'll be back there with Cooper Greathouse. Again, the big leg of Parker Keller. I wonder if he's cramping up at all after running.
It was Cody Lawrence,
Yeah.
not Keller.
Keller approaches. High, deep kick. Letourneau's going to let that one go. Good decision. Roane County will have it 1st and 10 at the 20.
Cody Lawrence has had himself one heck of a ball game. He's got 12 carries, 101 yards, and a touchdown. He's got 3 catches for 147 and 3 touchdowns.
Jeez.
All 3 of the screen variety.
Cover the screen.
So if you're Roane County, the reason I say this, John, you have to have a 6-minute and 50-second drive because apparently Roane County can't stop Ripley right now offensively. Although the Vikings did turn it over, and that was caused by Roane County.
Well, I watched that Point Pleasant game of Ripley's, and they were able to score 6 touchdowns within about 8 minutes of game time, and you can see it here.
1st and 10, Roane County at their own 20-yard line. Letourneau in motion. He'll take the handoff. Javon tripped up again. That's the one thing that has got him is those little guys out there flipping him at the ankles.
I think that time he tripped over one of our guys that had fallen.
Just a 2-yard carry for Javon. And Roane County, it is positive yardage on 1st down. The 2nd down carries now are going to need like 4, 5, or 6.
Offensive line has to be tough.
Heavy look for the Raiders. Ripley bringing the house. Roane County trying to get by the initial line. They don't do it. No gain. 3rd and 8. Ripley brought the house. You could see they had 11 moved up on the line. They were bringing all of the gap linebackers. They were not respecting any passing whatsoever. 3rd and 8 for the Raiders at their own 22.
See what the offense can do. Backed up.
Now would be a time for one of those just amazing plays. I formation dotted by Javon Letourneau. Jacob Greathouse turns, fakes the give. Here's the scissors reverse play. They've got the first down and then some. Down the field, Cooper Greathouse spins off a tackle. A huge play just when you needed it by Cooper Greathouse of all.
Great play. This thing looks like it could be dead to rights. Makes a move, carries a guy, spins off of a guy, and look, take notes. Keep your legs moving, and good things will happen. Holds onto the football. Roane County now with some life and momentum.
Perhaps the biggest play of the ball game in a game that's had numerous ones.
Pickup of 46.
I was happy when he got to the first down line. 46 for Cooper Greathouse. New life, new momentum for the Raiders at the 32 of Ripley. Leo Rogers off tackle. Rogers busting it to the outside. Rogers picking up huge yardage.
What? There's a flag down.
Way down the field there is a flag. And I mean down where Rogers was tackled down the field.
We'll have to see.
And that was not on purpose. The official had to blow his nose and forgot that that's a flag he was pulling out to do that.
The hanky.
To clean the highway and there. First down and 10 after a big Rogers run. Here comes the one problem. Roane County is turning up not enough clock here.
Yeah.
You give the ball back to Ripley with 1 second on the clock, that's enough. Raiders don't care. They just want to try to put the ball in the end zone if they can. Well, Leo Rogers is expelling some liquid, let's just say that. Rogers, after a big 20-yard run.
Yeah, sometimes you fall in the football, man. That's not fun.
I think of the Replacements movie where they had to move the huddle because of the projectile.
Yep.
That was happening. So Rogers will check out with an undisclosed injury.
Pretty sure it was disclosed.
First and 10, Roane County at the 16 of the Vikings. Don't run towards the puke, please. Heavy look.
Oh, going right at it.
Letourneau. That play was a little slower to develop than it needed to be. And now another late flag comes in.
Yikes.
Well, penalties have really started to mount up in this ball game.
See what the officials say.
Face mask. Oh, wow. Oof. So we talked about Roane County penalties in that first half, a couple causing problems. Ripley has really not helped themselves in this second half with penalties.
Yeah, quite a few.
So that will move the ball down to the 10. And it will be first down and 5 at that location. Ball actually at the 11.
County taking some time off the clock. Offensive line must sustain their blocks.
They're going to overload the boundary side of the field here. Greathouse going to turn and give Letourneau. No, that's Brabham. Garrett fighting towards the 5 and the first down yard. We'll see if he got enough.
Looks like he did.
It is very close from our vantage points. First down and goal now for the Raiders.
It depends on your eyes, Drew. I could see that from here.
Yeah. You know, I would say you're lying, but you've proved your point many times.
He also had a 50-50 shot at it, so.
Well, I was actually watching the official.
So first down and goal for Roane County at the Ripley 6-yard line. 2 minutes and 30 seconds and rolling. This has been one heck of a ball game, probably the best I can remember in many years. Raiders, heavy look. They'll turn and give. That's Letourneau, breaks a tackle. Inside the 5, near the 2. Letourneau, boy, I thought when he cut back there, John, he had plenty of room to make it.
Yeah, it closed up quickly.
And now I believe the Vikings are going to conserve some clock here down near Roane County scoring. So that's a big decision. That is the second timeout, or sorry, that's the first timeout for Ripley. So if Roane County is unable to punch it in here, you would imagine maybe the Vikings go another timeout, which leaves them just one.
Yeah.
Although, we'll say they
all they
really
need is one play,
that.
it seems. If Roane County is able to get it in, the 2-point conversion is going to be a huge play.
So 30-30 is your score. Roane County, after a huge 3rd down and 6 run on a counter by Cooper Greathouse.
Wow.
All the way down to the 30-something of the Vikings, 46 yards, and the Raiders have just continued to move. Leo Rogers with the drive and puke play for about 20.
Poor Leo.
And I'm surprised we didn't get that on replay over and over again.
That might be the play of the game.
So Roane County now with a 2nd and goal from the Ripley 2.
Guess who's back out there?
Leo Rogers.
37.
Well, he doesn't have anything left in the tank there. 2nd down and goal from the 2. Just an intense ball game from start to finish. Twin receivers split out wide to the left. Split back formation. Jacob Greathouse under center. Turns, gives. That is Rogers towards the end zone, and he is in. Leo Rogers gives Roane County the lead once again. Just an off-tackle blast, and Roane County is able to get Leo in. And again, now it becomes massively important for Roane County to put points on the board here, because you don't want to leave it up to a possible touchdown and an extra point, because you know Keller is good from distance. What do the Raiders have here on this 2-point conversion?
Can't get too crazy.
We know Jake Greathouse has had a lot of pressure when he's rolled out, even on those delay pass looks. So Roane County, double wing, double tight, they'll motion. Letourneau, Javon, cutting it at the right time off of the lead block of Colton Starcher, and he is in. He set it up very nicely.
Yeah, slowed himself down, read the block, waited for Colton to get his hands on the defender, and makes the right choice, gets himself into the end zone. Raiders up by 8. 2:01 left to go here in the ball game with a potent offense from Ripley.
Boy, you didn't see it originally, but Logan Wilson on the edge, seal blocked, and it was only one-on-one out there. And Starcher had the job done. And Javon has just had to do what he does, which is work off of a lead block. Matt White's a very good drive for Roane County.
Yeah, very nice one. 7 plays, 80 yards, 4 minutes and 50 seconds off the clock. Leo Rogers finishes it off with a 2-yard touchdown run. A great two-point conversion attempt there was good for Roane County, 38-30. What a ball game.
121 seconds is all that remains in this one. That's enough time for Ripley apparently to score 18 touchdowns. So the Raider defense, who has certainly had their problems tonight, the first thing is to hold them on the kickoff. Fisher. And now Lawrence back deep once again. Brock Williams, the freshman, to kick off. Williams approaches. Line drive, angled kick. Fielded cleanly by Lawrence. Somebody please tackle him. Somebody please tackle Lawrence. Somebody please tackle Lawrence.
Somebody down there on the field could have heard you at that point, Drew. There was a big hit. Lawrence's guardian cap pops up. But, man, this guy runs like a tank, and that's what I've seen on film. Roane County has to really keep an eye on 24.
Flabbergasted by the lack of tackling of Lawrence here tonight. 1st and 10 Vikings at the 47. Can the Raider defense make another big play here? We shall see. Jackson Moore calling the play at the line. He's going to move Neal to the right. Snap back. Here comes the screen. Moore rolling one way, now back to the other. Brabham giving chase. Garrett's going to get to him. Big play by Brabham. And Moore does not look good. He took a nasty fall there.
Might be a hand issue. So now you're going to see Peyton Keller in.
Boy, a tough time for your quarterback to go down. Moore, I mean, he's holding his arm. I'm hoping maybe like a funny bone thing.
Yeah.
Moore's going to have to come out of the ball game here.
Really good job by Roane County's defense of watching for the screen.
Yeah. So it's going to be the Wildcat look with Peyton Keller at QB. All sorts of runners everywhere. 126 and rolling here. Fourth quarter. Receiver to both sides. Keller going to hand it off. Off tackle, and they finally tackle Lawrence, and it was not easy.
Yeah, Colton Starcher in. 7th tackle, timeout, Vikings.
And Lawrence still running, by the way. He may have thought he wasn't down yet, and he may not have been. Who knows? That guy is and I look at his statistics, John. He doesn't look huge, but he goes 6'1", 205.
Yeah, I'm telling you, last year when we played Ripley at home, he was the guy that I was worried about. They had Casto last year. Roane County did a good job of containing him the whole game, but Lawrence, and then knew he was coming back this year, so he was on my mind when I knew that we were going to be playing at Ripley.
Was that Glenn Campbell gentle on my mind, or was it Willie Nelson and always on my mind?
Definitely Willie Nelson.
3rd down and 9 for the Vikings. That means nothing. They can strike from a distance. They have 1 timeout remaining and 1 minute and 12 seconds left on the clock. Roane County has got to break down and wrap and hold Lawrence with everything in their fiber. Raiders have Evan Greathouse deep as a safety. Trip receivers bunched over to the right. Keller looking to throw, dumps it short. He's got his target, but that's a great tackle open field by Cooper Greathouse. That'll be a 1st down for the Vikings.
Quarterback checks back in.
Who was it made that catch?
I couldn't tell.
21.
Okay, yeah, 21. It was Kyler Fisher. 1st and 10 Vikings, 1 timeout, under a minute and rolling. Moore back into the ball game. Snaps his hands together. He wants to throw. He's got all sorts of time. Pumps 4 times. Throws it out. Got his target. That's close to another 1st down. Good tackle for the Raiders. Shy of the 1st down. 30 seconds. Clock rolling. Vikings going to snap it and down it quickly. It'll be 3rd down and 3 with 26 seconds left. The Vikings trying to conserve that final timeout.
Tons of time for Moore to just sit back there and find a guy. That's tough on the defensive coverage.
Yeah, they were playing balloon coverage, and they still were able to make the tackle on a short route. Again, you've got Evan Greathouse playing 25 yards back of everybody. In case Lawrence gets loose, hopefully Greathouse can find him.
Gotta have some pressure.
3rd down and 3. 2 receivers to the wide side close to us. Moore in the shotgun. The snap. Moore, 5-step drop over the middle. Got Neal. Neal loose at the 20, upended at the 15. 18.9 seconds remaining. Vikings rushing up. They want to spike it here. They want to save that last time out. 14 on the clock, 13 on the clock. It'll be down with 11.1. So the Vikings have still their 1 timeout. The thing about that, John, is you can go over the middle, you can run the football,
Yes.
anything you want to do. It keeps the playbook wide open.
It does, and you get tackled, they're going to be able to call the timeout and draw up another play. Big opportunity for the offense of Ripley.
Only twice they had Neal, and they got him there. Here we go, 2nd down and 10 from the 15. Moore Snap back, he wants to throw, pressure, dumps out the screen pass again. Somebody tackle Lawrence, he's out of bounds. No, they're going to say they were calling for the clock to roll for a second, but he got out of bounds for sure there, John. The problem, though, is that play took 8 seconds, and so it is now a final play here. The Vikings must get it to the end zone. Roane County must figure out a way to keep that from happening if they wish to win here tonight. Ripley has taken their final timeout. What a tackle on the edge. And again, you could see Lawrence fighting off that tackle. Fortunately for Roane County, it was over at the edge. And again, John, now it's not the full playbook, but the danger of the Vikings is certainly there.
Yeah, you know, there's all kinds of things that they can try here. Some trickeration. Roane County has to just be ready for everything and keep everything out of the end zone.
The one play in the regular time. Can the Raiders hold? Will the Vikings score? If they score, can the Raiders hold them out for a 2-point conversion? There is so much to be had here. This game has been an absolute classic. Probably, no, not probably, the best in the series.
Yes.
Third down, and it doesn't matter. It's 9. The ball resting at the 14 of Roane County. 2 receivers split wide to the left. A single receiver to the right. Moore in the shotgun, flanked by a running back to his right, left. Again, Carter Neal at the wing position.
Something's going on with the clock
They've got 44 seconds back on the clock here. And now they have 0.4 seconds. We're working towards the time that's necessary. Regardless of what they put back on, this will be the final regulation play, barring a penalty. Jackson Moore, the junior quarterback. The world on his shoulders at the moment. They have 4.2 seconds right now on the clock. It showed 3.4 before. It does not matter, as I said.
They're working on it right now. They're trying to get it set.
Yeah, you can't put the decimal point on the.
So 4.4 shows. Here we go. Twins left, single receiver to the right. Jackson Moore in the shotgun. To his right is Parker Keller. Here comes the snap. Looking to throw over the middle. Pressure, it's high. And still time on the clock. What? 0.2 seconds. Oh my goodness. I said regardless, John, it's the final play. I spoke too soon. 0.2 seconds remains. Oh my goodness. Final play of regulation. 4th down. The Vikings need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Twins to the left, single to the right. Moore takes the snap. Steps up in the pocket, fires it over the middle, and he's got his target. Carter Neal. He has only 3 catches, and all 3 have been big, none bigger. Carter Neal over the middle got loose. I tell you, the pressure wasn't there for Roane County. They were backed up, and Moore picked them apart. Here we go, a 2-point conversion. If the Raiders hold, they win. If not, we're headed to overtime.
Oh, my goodness, what a game.
An absolute barn-burning classic. Jackson Moore in the shotgun. Twins to both sides. Here we go. This is for it all. Roane County does have a timeout. They are not going to use it. Here we go, folks. Moore, shotgun. They're going to motion Keller across. Snap back. Moore loses the football. It's on the ground. Game over. Game over. The snap got away from Jackson Moore. It hit the ground, and Roane County has won it on the final play of the game.
Oh, my goodness. An unbelievable finish to a spectacular game. Wow. Wow. Wow.
A slightly errant snap. Let's see it again. It was just out of reach.
Hit that button as many times as you can, Joseph.
Quick draw McGraw. Wait a minute. He's having some malfunctions here.
I think I ran him through the roof on that play. I tell you what, folks, this game had everything and then some. You say it all the time, folks. Neither team should hang their head after this one. I know it's just speaking that way, but honestly, this game obviously came absolutely down to the wire. You see the snap just a little to the left of the hip pocket, and I think Moore, John, was moving to the right and just may have taken his eyes off of it for a split second to hurry.
Yeah, tough.
It got to the ground, and before he could grab it, it was Roane County jumping on it. And the final play caps off one of the more amazing ball games between these two programs I have ever seen.
It's been a long time since we've had to broadcast a game like this because Roane County has been very dominant. You know, in a game like this, your young guys grow up, they figure some things out, they learn about themselves. Of course, there was a lot of mistakes tonight. Roane County fortunate to come out here on top.
The 93rd win of Coach Paul Burdett's career will be probably one of the more epic in his 15 years. We will break away. We'll come back, recap the ball game, have your statistics. We'll check your Paramount Surveying play of the game, and we'll deliver our Willett Starch Auto Parts players of the game after this.
Geno's is spicing things up with 2 new specialty pizzas featuring our new hot honey sauce.
Our hot honey pizza is topped with red pepper flakes, sliced Italian sausage, jalapenos, and onions.
The sweet heat pizza features slices of Italian sausage, green peppers, and onions.
Both are drizzled with our signature hot honey sauce.
Hot honey brings the heat.
Sweet heat, the perfect balance of spice and sweet.
2 bold new flavors, available for a limited time at Geno's Pizza and Spaghetti House.
Whether it's tailgating or an office event, let Tudors do the cooking. Visit tudorscatering.com for all your catering needs.
You work hard for your money, and lately the cost of everything has soared, making some of those dreams and goals even harder to reach. And at Board Depew Realty, we realize that. We understand that buying a house can be financially stressful, especially with all the hurdles lenders require. That's where we come in. With our small staff of 4, we offer you over 100 years of combined experience. We work as a group to get you closed and in your home quickly. We'll find creative ways when others may have given up to make your dream a reality. But most importantly, we remain your friend after the sale is complete. We'll continue to help you long after the deal is closed. And that is what we take pride in. It's more than just a job to us at Board Depew Realty. It's a job that we love, and we love the people who allow us into their lives. Buying or selling a home can be stressful, but not if you let Board Depew guide you. You work hard for your money, and how you spend it matters. Board Depew Realty, serving you since 1958. 304-927-3250.
We welcome you back to Memorial Stadium here in Ripley, West Virginia. 2 teams came to the field tonight. Both teams massively wanting a win. Both teams proving that they massively wanted a victory here tonight. And again, there's times when you tell teams, no matter who wins the ball game, neither team should hold their heads down, because this was an absolute old-fashioned dogfight, barn burner, call it what you will. This had it all from start to finish. Momentum changes. Roane County got up 15 in the second half. Ripley came right back and tied it. The Raiders marched down the field 4 minutes. They score with 2 minutes left. 4 seconds left in the game. Ripley throws one deep in the end zone. You thought the game was over on a third down. 0.2 of a second remained. Carter Neal, touchdown, 2-point conversion. John, I don't even need to break down the whole game at this point because that was unbelievable.
Yeah, so many things throughout that game, so many momentum shifts and changes. And before we left on the break, I was talking about this kind of game, really gets your players, to understand certain things and really makes your young guys grow up in certain situations. So just an exciting football game. Ripley gave everything that they had. It's been really lopsided the last 4 years with Roane County. We've really handled Ripley well. I knew this year was going to be a different story, and Ripley did not. They did not quit fighting in the game. Roane County fortunate to come out on top here tonight. And I know Coach Burdett and the staff, they're going to go back, watch this one, and get some guys, get them coached up in certain ways. But, man, just a great game and a great win for the Raiders. 4-1 feels pretty good right now.
Just an unbelievable ball game, an unbelievable finish. You just felt it after Roane County went up 30-15 that there was way too much time for the way this game was going, and there was way too much time. It was just an epic battle between two programs who are really finding who they are very well this year. The Raiders, as John said numerous times here tonight, they needed this. They needed to be put through the fire and come out on the other side with a victory. Ripley was trying to shake the demons of the last 4 years. They certainly did that in the fact that they challenged Roane County to the end. They just didn't get the victory at the end. And I tell you what, I hope that they take from this momentum going for the rest of their season. This thing was epic, and that's all you can say about it. We are going to get Emma Sloan here in a little bit to get Coach Burdett. I hope he is okay. His heart, his ticker's all right. She does have her dad there to make sure that Burdett doesn't leave and get into the huddle too quickly. 38-36, your final score. How much time does Matt still need? Is he good?
Give me just a couple seconds here. Get the penalties here for Ripley real quick.
Well, I'll tell you what. The Raiders huddling up there on the field. And it was incredible. We may go ahead while Matt is trying to get that worked out. And we may go ahead.
Whatever you want to do there, Drew, I'm good.
Okay, you're good to go? Yep. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our final statistics brought to you each and every ball game by Joel Baker Law Office. Joel Baker. When the numbers matter, call Joel Baker Law Office.
Yeah, it was run versus pass. Roane County with 413 yards on the ground. Ripley very balanced, though, 258 in the air, 146 on the ground. A really good, just what an exciting ball game here. Individually, you go for Roane County. Javon Letourneau with 21 carries, 204 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Leo Rogers, 8 carries for 45 and 2 scores. Colton Starcher with 10 carries for 57. Cooper Greathouse, 4 carries for 59. Jacob Greathouse, 11 carries for 43. Garrett Brabham, 1 carry for 5 yards. Jake was 0 for 6 passing on the evening for Roane County. 19 first downs for the Raiders, 5 penalties for 50 yards, 1 turnover, and controlled the time of possession. Ripley with Cody Lawrence, 13 carries, 102 yards, and 2 scores. Had himself one heck of a ball game. Peyton Keller came in 4 carries for 37, and Parker Keller with 5 carries for 7. Jackson Moore was 12 of 18 through the air, 239 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. And Peyton Keller, 2 of 3 for 19 yards, no touchdowns, and 1 pick. In the air, Cody Lawrence, 4 catches, 148 yards, and 3 scores. Carter Neal, 3 catches, 67 yards, and 1 touchdown. And the big one there to close the gap at the end. Parker Keller was 3 catches for 22. Kyler Fisher with 2 catches for 16. And Caleb Parsons with 2 receptions for 5 yards. 10 first downs on the night for the Vikings. 8 penalties for 59 yards and 3 turnovers. What a ball game. Add it all up, Roane County wins just an absolute gem of a game. 38-36. It takes us back to that Clay County game last year when you had to have the 2-point conversion.
Yep.
Denial on defense, and Roane County's defense able to close this one out. 38-36 your final score.
Too many more of these games, and we're going to have to check the heart of Coach Paul Burdett. One thing we don't need to check, though, is the heart of his team here tonight. We are going to send it down to Emma Sloan, who is standing by with probably a much-relieved Coach Burdett. Before I let you go, Emma, tell him we said congratulations on a big, big victory.
All right, congratulations on your win. Drew just said congratulations from all of them up there. How are you feeling after this intense game?
Exhausted. Man, what a game. You know, I told the guys it's 48 minutes. It would take 48 minutes of all we had, and we had to go back. I told them go back and dig deep and find what they did this summer. The preparation we did all summer long to come out here and get what we needed tonight. Man, they did. It took 48 minutes, and we took every minute of it.
And then how much did you see the team grow from start to finish of this game?
That's what I told the kids. You know, these are the type of games that make you grow up. You know, we got a lot of youth in a lot of places, and not so much youth. We got a lot of experience, but not in those specific positions. Man, I told them, you know, you're going to see on film, you're going to see guys growing up tonight, guys understanding what their job is and going and getting it. Just super proud of all of them. It was a great night.
All right, thank you so much, Coach Burdett.
Thanks, Em. Appreciate it.
Obviously, a very excited team behind head coach Paul Burdett, and you could tell very, very happy about the way that thing went through and finished out for his Raiders. They grew leaps and bounds here tonight in a victory over Ripley. All the points that come with it, 15 total, 12 base, 3 bonus. You go to 4-1. That springboards Roane County to the second half of their season with a lot of momentum, and they grew, as we said, massively here tonight. 38-36 your final score. John Penna, again, I hate to ask you this in games like this to give me a Paramount Surveying play of the game because there were so many of them, but if you had one to pick, we've got our Paramount Surveying play of the game brought to you by Paramount Surveying, Matt Painter and Brian Lawrence. What did you have?
Listen, there were so many, but this one right here really put momentum on Roane County's side. It was a huge run by Cooper Greathouse, and look, he took on tackles, he kept his feet moving, he had spin moves, tough, and then he goes down hard. But guess what? He pops back up. Roane County gets on the board with enough points to end up winning the football game. So congratulations to my guy Coop.
Cooper Greathouse, who just started running the football once again last week, and he has the Paramount Surveying play of the game. We'll break away for Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts. When we return, we'll wrap things up with our Player of the Game awards, and we'll finish it off here from Ripley, West Virginia after these messages.
There is nothing to be confused about. Go to Willard Starchers for your parts, your welding gases, welding supplies, fire extinguishers, paint, antifreeze, oil filters, hydraulic hoses, and lots of other stuff you need. Open 7 days a week for your convenience. There is no confusion on where to shop. Need a battery? They have it. Propane? Yep. Paint for your car and equipment? Sure. Hole saw blades, jacks, and lots of tools? Absolutely. So why aren't you there already? They can't offer you a free ride to get there, but the coffee is always on for a free cup. Shop Willard Starchers, open 7 days a week. Dial 304-927-2520.
Collectively up here in the press box, still catching our breath from that amazing ball game that just happened. No losers tonight between Roane County and Ripley, two teams that battled to the bitter end, and I mean they squeezed the juice out of the fourth quarter clock. Roane County in the end wins it 38-36. Our marching band, by the way, for Roane County High School, the Raider Marching Band, will be performing here tomorrow morning in a competition. They'll go over to Ravenswood tomorrow afternoon. They're getting some practice on the field here right now, and of course, want to thank them for making the trip over. They are an unsung part of this broadcast that happens and an unsung part of Raider Nation, who is very happy tonight to hear our Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts players of the game. John, normally I'd give you flack if you picked 100 people. I don't care. I will write them down.
Yeah, tonight, you know, a couple guys are going to get this because of the offensive line up front. You got to nod your cap to the offensive line, fellas. But Javon Letourneau, 21 carries for 204 yards, 3 touchdowns. The sophomore's been fantastic the last 2 weeks. And then Leo Rogers gets himself in the end zone 2 times. He has 8 carries for 45 yards. Those 2 guys came up huge in the backfield tonight for the Raiders. Defensively, Jacob Greathouse with 2 interceptions, but he also had 4 tackles and a couple big ones at that. And then defensively as well, Colton Starcher. He was big in the run stop. You know, things got messed up here and there, but Colton ended up with 8 tackles in the ball game. So,
hey, John, we should watch the screen.
Yeah. We'll look out for the screen next time. But congratulations to Javon Letourneau and Leo Rogers on offense for Roane County defense. We're looking at Colton Starcher and Jacob Greathouse. But once again, it wouldn't happen rushing-wise if it wasn't for the Raider offensive line. Hogan Greathouse, Richard Greathouse, Colton Elliott, Braxton Browning, and
Quentin
Cooper,
and the others,
those guys that check in and the tight end. So just proud of everybody.
What a game, folks. What an epic battle. Best in the series by a long shot. One of the best games we have been a part of for a long time. Roane County wins at 38-36. Don't forget, folks, we'll be back in action. We will not have the Raider Review next Wednesday. We'll be doing the Junior Raider Bowl. We'll feature Spencer Middle School and Madison Middle School next Wednesday out at County Stadium. We will get a chance to talk to Coach Burdett during that broadcast, though. We're going to get his thoughts on what a game this was, and we'll prepare for our next broadcast for football, which will be next Friday night back in Jackson County. We'll head just a little further over to Ravenswood to face off against the Red Devils. 38-36 your final score for all of us here at WVRC. Joe McDonald with A&M Digital Technologies providing the scoreboard, the graphics, the instant replays. Our tremendous sideline reporter who has got no fear when it comes to talking to Coach Paul Burdett, Emma Sloan, who does such a great job with us. Katie White, our camera person. Matt White, our statistician. My color analyst is John Penna. And I'm Andrew Miller. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, folks.
You've been listening to Roane County High School Raider Football on WVRC 104.7 FM. Raider Football has been brought to you by these community sponsors: Roane General Hospital, Macintosh Hardware, Furniture and Appliance, Jack Garrett Ford, Ashley Insurance, S2F Construction, Joel Baker Law, PLLC, Route 33 Steakhouse, Miller's Suds and Sales, Roane Self Storage, Circle S Farms, Backwood Ramblings, Stats Pharmacy, Honest Fred's Flooring, D&D Motors, Hildreth Supply, Family Healthcare, Groves Auto, Ward Depew Realty, Penna's Barbershop, Norman L. Daniels State Farm Agent, Hardman Supply, ECI Environmental Compliance Inc., Carpenter's General Store, Mini Hamilton Health Systems, Poca Valley Bank, Rich Top Rentals, Spencer Cash Saver, Brandon Dental, DW Excavating LLC, People's Bank, Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply, Stump Funeral Home, The Hungry Moose Restaurant, Paramount Surveying, APS Air Production Services, Spencer Pizza Hut, Gomard and Spencer, Little Canal Bus, Gino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, Tudor's Biscuit World, Hardin Insurance Agency, Harris Oil Company, Kirby Insurance, Calhoun Banks, and the Player of the Game Award sponsored by Willett C. Starcher Auto Parts. Thank you for listening, and tune in next time for more exciting play-by-play action with Andrew Miller, John Penna, and Matt White. Roane County High School Raider football broadcasts are an exclusive production of WVRC 104.7 FM. All rights reserved.